Okay, we're gonna turn that down a little bit. Hello everyone on the interwebs. 'Tis I, your humble host, Vince12. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Or had a good day. I keep forgetting that my daytime is everyone else's nighttime. Real quick, I want to just test something out, so don't mind me. I'm just gonna make sure that I can actually hear what's going on. 1 second. Come on. Okay. Okay, it's coming through. So, yeah, I'm gonna turn that off now. I hope you guys were eagerly anticipating the triumphant return of Wattpad Wednesdays, which was put on permanent hiatus on the simple grounds that I really didn't want to do it anymore. But I decided when I was trying to work up the stones to keep recording classic puzzle critiques, when I stumble over myself and like I'm too focused on performing the reading of the story sufficiently, yeah, I keep getting frustrated. So I basically like rage quit, even though I could probably just edit the video down. But that I don't know. That's patience that I don't have apparently. But you guys don't want to hear about that. You want to hear about this. Hello, how you doing, bro? Goblin Gamer, Irate Grammar. So, as you can see, I'm gonna bring this up. I'm gonna take this off. We are on the den of scum and villainy known as Wattpad, and then there's a very good reason why I decided to use the Sonic.exe / Tail Doll shit for the background. Basically, I wanted to jump right back into the meat of things. One of my favorite pastimes when it came to going on Wattpad is to look up things I detested and seeing what kind of garbage, the fandom produce. And as we all know, Sonic.exe is quite known for having an enthusiastic fandom, we'll say that. And the funny thing is, like, if you don't account for the trash that comes out on sites like Wattpad, which I don't blame you for doing if you decide to do that, there's a surprising amount of talent within the Sonic.exe fan base, like that person who made that song Hill Act 1. How to get pulled up right now? Why not? Why not? Why not pull it up while I'm talking? Yeah, I was having some technical difficulties. Let me just Google it. Hill Act 1. The fire-breathing Google machine. It's high-tech. It's scientific. Where is it? Is this it? No, that's the remix version. Right here, I think that's it. Yeah, well, let's have this playing in the background while we do our dramatic readings of these. Oh, right here. This is completed. Good. This is Sonic.exe. The story of Sonic.exe. Hold on. By Hedgehog Mania. I just want to zoom in on that wonderful author avatar right there. That's dapper. Sonic.exe is my most favorite creepypasta ever. For this October, I'm going to write a story about a hero who encountered Sonic.exe. A hero, you say? That piques my interest in many ways. Oh, thank you for giving me an illustration. I wouldn't know who this was. I could not believe it. I stayed up past my bedtime just to play the new game, Sonic.exe. What? Huh? You stayed up... What did you hear about this? Okay. And after I played the game, I was not even scared. The whole game was a ripoff. I would have thought it was a 3D game, but no! It wasn't! So that was stupid. I'm having a hard time ascertaining your expectations, friend. Like what's happening here? You came into this expecting it to be a 3D game? Although that's probably JC the Hyena's expectation, that someone's gonna bunker down and make that 3D Sonic game or Sonic.exe game that he described in vivid detail in the remake, but I don't think that's happening. I looked at the clock. It was 9:45 p.m. When I went to bed, I turned off my laptop. I didn't even want to think of playing that stupid game anymore. Ooh. Let's look at Spooky Boy right here. What does he say? You are on something. Hello, you can't run. So many souls to play with. Found. Oh yeah, that's all they have. All the catchphrases, the popular phrases that we know from the original story. Oh wait, this is part 1. Does this guy have more? Please tell me. I'll be very upset if it turns out that stories by Jacob the Hedgehog. Oh, my video game rants. Okay, we're gonna look into that. I don't think they have any more. Styx.exe mail reader. Tangle.exe Tangle. Each of the Sonic Forces reading a human adventure. Who's Tangle? The working in. Oh my god, Benny in the fucking ink machine. Oh no. Ooh. So is this not safe for work? This is a special Valentine's Day for you. The thing for you boys. Like Jill, but will fight you writing story and role playing with people. I think it's time for me to do something else with my life. What? Ooh, what? Something else to do with my life, something much more important. Something to help my family. I'll never forget the years I spent, every book I read, and the good ones, the bad ones. I'll never forget the few haters I have. Seriously, I've had a very few. I'm somewhat doubtful of that. Then again, if you're hidden under a rock and you're doing stupid shit under the rock, that would kind of mean that, yeah, you would get very few haters because you're hidden. Most of all, I'll never forget. Oh, you gotta give him credit. Give her credit. I mean, she moved on with her life. She just wants to do something productive instead of writing shitty stories all day. That's cool. Wait a minute. Placement will be a little. No, wait, no. This is a replacement or not? What is this? Did not feel good in my honest read. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not reading that. This is supposed to be a time of brevity. I'm gonna look. Little Pink, whatever your name is, I don't know you. And this is a stranger on the internet making fun of your story. But seriously, sincerely, I wish you well in that particular endeavor. I've lost loved ones not too long ago myself. It hurts. So know that this isn't anything personal. I'm just taking a piss. Okay, this one right here. Is that the one that I should be reading? Yes, it is. You gotta love them 12-year-old hedgehog titties. People kind of forget the age of these characters. I only remember it because someone told me this shit. You kind of have to remember that because apparently the fans of the series either don't know it themselves or don't care because they keep sex. Oh, sorry. I thought it switched to something else. So, a gime. What's a gime? Okay, where were we? Here's a special Valentine's Day story for you boys. It's a little loud. Is the music too loud? I don't know. I can't tell. Hold on, let me... I forget I can check. Just gonna momentarily break away from the stream to check on the audio, make sure everything's sound. Okay, hold on. Testing. This is me testing. Making sure everything is dapper, everything's copacetic, groovy. Come on. Okay, so it is too loud. Let me turn this down then. I think that's better. So yeah, we're gonna read Amy Rose X Reader. Here's a special Valentine's Day story for you boys. I hope you've read my last one, so I've seen a lot of you read my last one, so I thought of making another one, but this one's a little more ... spice. Hope you enjoy. Oh, I most certainly will. I got my coffee ready. It's been almost a year, and so far, you've never been happier, as you're holding hands with the most beautiful girl you've ever laid your eyes on. She looked back at you with a glimmer in her green eyes and gave you a warm, soft smile. Her name was Amy Rose, but she wasn't exactly like every other girl you've seen. Well, most girls I've seen are human and not cartoon characters, so I think that is an objectively true statement, I suppose. She was much, much different. She was a pink. Yeah, I don't know many pink hedgehogs in real life, to be honest with you. Pink hedgehog with a red boots and red headband. When you first met, excuse you. Oh yeah, that loud ass laugh's gonna play if I let it go. Where were we? So, and you thought she was incredibly cute, so cute that she was probably too cute for you. Okay, fucking thing. Assuming that, like, I know I got low expectations and low self esteem, but I wouldn't go that far. But after all the time you spent with her, as well as cheering her up whenever she's sad, and she started having a huge crush on you, and now you two were a couple. You, the chat. This is a story that's directed specifically at you, the listener. Every day you would go out somewhere, or you both would be at home playing games or watching movies. But this time was special. Amy's favorite time of year, February, the month with her most favorite holiday, Valentine's Day. She seemed extremely happy and cheerful that the day was near, like it was Christmas or her birthday. When you walked to her house and see her, you saw her staring cutely at you with her cheeks having a cute pink blush. "Hey, cutie!" she exclaimed with a wink. You blushed and smiled. "Hey, babe," you said, flushing. She giggled cutely. And how many times are you going to specify that, yeah, I get it, you think she's cute. You think the 12-year-old girl's cute. The 12-year-old bipedal animal, you think it's... Well, not bipedal. Bipedal is too late. No, you think the 12-year-old quadruped is cute. I think it's quadruped. Wrapping her arms around your neck and kissing your face. Are you ready? Oh, sorry. Are you ready for the most special day of the year? She asked with a smirk. That's funny, you say playfully. Can you space these out? Like, paragraphs exist, you know. You don't have to fucking have this giant wall of text. Maybe put on different music? Okay. You asked for it. Just for you. Gotta get them tunes, you know, brother. You bet I am. I'm excited for it as you are. Or were. The Christmas is until December. Amy giggled and punched her arm a bit. I mean Valentine's Day, silly, she said. I know, you say. I'm as excited for you as you are. Oh, you bet I am. Amy exclaimed, spinning around the room. As she's spinning, you slowly grew a frown and sighed. Amy stopped and looked at you. Slowly went up to you and placed her hand on your chest. Sweetie, what's wrong? Yes, I have to work on that day. You say, huh? What do you mean? She asks, looking at your eyes. I don't know why. You say, I have this job, and I requested Valentine's Day off a bunch of times for you, but apparently they need me on that day. Oh, Amy said softly, hearing her say that you may tear up. Don't cry. Hold on, I'm not gonna waste time. Where's the... Okay, here. I see the little thing right there. Let me, you gotta draw it out. Stay in the room, honey. Blah, blah, blah. Now let's get to the big boobs. Got boobs. Breasts. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's right there. I wasn't even looking. She got on top of you, holding her arm. Shirley shook her huge breasts side to side, causing your member to stand straight up. You watched as she slowly pulled her panties down, exposing her now wet, her now wet flower. When she slowly got down and rubbed your tip teasingly against her wet spot, you bit your lip as you watched Amy fondling her breast. Look. I'm gonna stop right now for one reason. Well, for one, I'm suffering, like, I can't read and have a chub at the same time. It's just impossible. But more importantly, my intention was to come for Sonic.exe related stories. If we get Sonic.exe smut, now that's Gucci. Fuck it, I hate my sister so much. Ever since I just picked up their verbiage for no reason. That's like, oh, you can't just say it's good, like, oh, it's Gucci. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, what's this? I'm taking myself to a rewrite the Sonic.exe creepypasta. I hope you alone. Okay. That sounds interesting, actually. And I genuinely sounds interesting. Let's see what by Spooky Sam. Well, we're in for a good treat. Spooky Sam. He advertises his skill set right there. He's spooky. He's a spooky man. Hello to everyone who reads this. I hope you enjoy what I've done with this creepypasta, and that it's easier to read than the original. I'm not too hopeful since it's 3 a.m. and I've been writing for 5 hours. Anyways, the reader beware. It's quite gory, and enjoy. I'm Tom. I'm a massive Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Like many other fans, I prefer the newer games. What the fuck? Where's Jacob? Can I get Jacob here? Hold on, I'm gonna... Excuse me, everyone. I'm gonna just text this. Gonna just send this to Jacob real quick, this paragraph. He won't know the context unless he's watching the stream. I know he's not. Because he has better shit to do. But I'm just gonna send this to him without context. Come on. Damn it. Why does nothing function as it should? Isn't Congo awesome, by the way? This dude's great. Ah, fuck it. It's not going through. It won't let me copy and paste. Damn. So I'm bumping to the music a little bit. But I'm opposed to playing but I'm not opposed to playing the older ones as well. I can't remember another time where I played a hacked or glitched game, but after this experience, I'll be staying far away from them. It all started on a regular summer day as I was playing Sonic Unleashed, but as I glanced out the window, I saw the mailman walking away from my mailbox. In my curiosity to see what was delivered, if anything, I paused the game and I don't think the mailman would go to your mailbox if he had nothing to deliver. I think they know that in advance. In my curiosity to see what was delivered, if everything, I paused my game and went outside to retrieve the mail. Upon opening the box, the only thing I saw was a CD in a plain case with a note on it. I didn't really note until I was back in my room, but the handwriting looked similar to my friend Kyle's. This wasn't abnormal, as he usually sends me games he wants me to try, and adds a short description with them. I was excited to see... Okay. As much as I love this song, it's distracting me now. Notorious B.I.G. There we go. That's better. Gotta get a little bit of class up in here. Or the note he put on it. I wouldn't have even read it if I hadn't noticed what it looked like he was What? I wouldn't have even read it if I hadn't noticed that it looked like he was writing quickly, like he couldn't wait to send this to me or warn me away. It was hardly legible, but this was what I could make out. Tom, I can't have this disc anymore. It's driving me insane. It's too late for me to do it, but it needs to be destroyed. He's coming for me. He's much too fast to escape from. Destroying the disc will destroy him as well. But if you don't do it soon, he'll come for you too. Don't even play the game. It's how you get hooked. It's what he wants. Please destroy it. Kyle. I was a bit shaken up by this note, as I could tell how urgent he was. I was also confused for two reasons. The first is because Kyle would normally bring me new games in person, though not through snail. Wait, so instead of informing you, like you said that he would write descriptions for you, would he do that even though he was like in person? Would he be in too much of a hurry, delivering you the game to actually tell you what it's about instead of giving you like his thesis statement on it? Like, but I haven't seen or heard from him in several weeks. The second is who is the he we're talking about? Was this some angry developer trying to an angry developer, Takeshi Iizuka, fucking putting on steel gloves and stab you in the throat? He's not fucking around anymore, boys. Was it an angry developer trying to stop it from leaking the game? Or was he trying to reverse psychology me into playing it by making up this urgency? I remember, I tried that before. I really wanted to fucking get my sister to watch, I don't know, Marble Hornets with me. And so I strapped a bomb to my chest and told her, like, if you turn on to this channel, I'll detonate it. Funny, true story. As I wrapped my brain around what's going on, I finally looked at the disc itself. In different handwriting, Sonic.exe was scrawled across the disc in marker and gave me many more questions. Was this an unreleased Sonic game? Was this a parody made by Kyle, my friend who apparently is an elite hacksaw? Was this continuing to try to entice me to play English? Was he, quote unquote, Kyle mentioned? Was the he that Kyle mentioned Sonic? Honestly, I appreciate the effort that you put it. You clearly put a considerable amount of effort into this, but no. The last question was just to humor myself in an attempt to calm my nerves, but it should have been given more thought. Whether he was serious or not didn't entirely matter anymore, because I was intrigued by the forbidden and dark nature of this goddamn disc. In hindsight, I should have followed his instructions and broken it into pieces the moment I grabbed it out of my mail, but it wouldn't be a story if I did. It sounded like I get what you're intending to say, but it sounds like you specifically put yourself in danger knowing that there's some kind of eldritch being on this cart. And you did it just because, like, well, it's a conversation starter. You know, it gives me something to talk about when I go out to the pub. Instead, I opened up the disc. I popped open I don't know why I'm inserting words. Instead, I popped open the disc case and sent the disc to my Computron. As I waited for the game to install, I eagerly sat in my chair and watched the download bar increase. Once finished, I booted it up, and up came the title screen for the first Sonic game. I was even more curious now, because this means that Kyle had found a way to modify Sonic, since he couldn't just send me a game I already had. When I hit I don't understand how that translates at all. When I hit the start button, there was a second where the peaceful ocean turned to bad, and then black. The sky turned dark, and the title had rusted. The water looked like blood. I love how, like, oh, this story, I hope it's better than the original, and then you incorporated a lot of the shortcomings of the original, like someone with a photographic memory being able to instantaneously pick out details on a fucking split screen that they only saw for like half a second. The border looked like blood. Sonic eyes turned into two black circles with piercing red dots in the middle, with what looked like blood running down them, and his smile became a disturbing grin that spread across his face. By the way, for classic pop critiques, this is the closest thing you'll get to me covering Sonic.exe, unironically. I consider covering that for classic pop critiques, but it's... what's the point? You know? The distortion of Sonic on screen and Sega 1991 turning into Sega 91 copyright turning into Sega 666 made me sure of this being a creepy modification of the original Sonic game. I would have laughed it off if it hadn't seemed like Sonic was looking right into my soul during the second he changed. The screen turned black for a good 10 seconds before the save file select for the third Sonic game came up. This was weird enough on its own, but the background was a dark, cloudy sky from the bad Stardust Speedway level of Sonic CD, and the music was reversed, an extended version of the Caverns of Winter music from Earthbound, and the only 3 save files available had red static replacing the level previews. I wasn't sure why he'd mixed the games together, but I used to try to keep... My friend's such a dickhead, fucking... making a custom ROM hack that's apparently horror themed, and incorporating elements that people like from the later games. Fucker. Along with this, only 3 characters to choose from. The only 3 characters to choose from were Knuckles, Tails, and for some reason Dr. Robotnik. I understand having creative choices for a modern game, but why have Dr. Robotnik instead of Sonic as a playable character? Even more pressing, who was the villain supposed to be? You have invested a lot of time and energy into deciphering this puzzle, haven't you? What is this? Sorry. Where was I? I'm lost. Okay, this is Chapter 2, Tails. I shook it off, knowing that I'd only find out if I played the game, and chose File 1 and Tails to start. Once I hit start, the screen froze for what sounded like the Kefka from Final Fantasy gave a creepy laugh before the screen blackened. Everything before freaked me out enough, so now I was on edge. Once the screen returned, the only text on screen was Hill Act 1 in the center top of the red circle. In the center on top of a red circle and a single red circle and otherwise black background. When the actual level faded, it seemed like a normal Green Hill Zone from the first Sonic, besides the music being reversed again. No immediate jump scares or bloody background in sight, but that only made me more nervous. I had Tails run to the right for a good minute or two. Okay, like, I think that's a change from the original, where I think he had Tails, like, going one direction for 5 minutes, but still, like, just say, like, I don't know, like, 10 or so seconds, because it makes no sense. It makes no sense that someone would just sit there when there's apparent lack of content for even 2 minutes. Unless you're playing that one game that literally takes, like, years to complete. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a PC game. Actually looks kind of interesting, too. Where you just go around, like, doing chores, basically. As I kept going through the carnage... Wait, what? Once the screen returned, the only text on screen... Okay, I had Tails run right for a good minute or two on flat ground before the music slowed and lowered, and the bodies began to appear. As I kept through the carnage, the bodies stopped with the music, and went back to a clean, silent Green Hill Zone. Tails was looking more and more concerned as he went, just like I was. I was waiting for the jump scare to come up and the game to end, but I kept trudging on. After a couple of minutes of clean Green Hill, Sonic appeared. Tails perked up a bit, hoping that Sonic would have an answer to the carnage he had walked through. But something was wrong about him. He was just facing away from Tails with his eyes closed and not much of an expression. Tails stepped towards him slowly as the red static grew with every step. He was almost to Sonic when his eyes opened, and then the screen cut to black and the static stopped. I was sure that the next thing to happen was going to be the same demonic Sonic from the title card jumping at me from the blackness with some loud scary noise, but instead I got text. Hello, do you want to play with me? I wish I could have denied, but it faded away and came back with the level text and a red circle before I could do anything. This time the title said, Hide and Seek. Bizarre Blaziken, how you doing, man? I hope you're enjoying yourself. Love the video, man. Thank you. Keep up what you're doing. Oh, thank you. The new video was fiery hellscape in the background, a flat grass, and a terrified-looking Tails. I immediately had him run to the right, a bit afraid of the implications of the game we were playing. I had a bad feeling that Tails was going to turn into another one of the bloodied animals we'd seen seconds before. After a few seconds... I like the way you work it. I think that's the song I'm hearing. After a few seconds, the creepy laugh from before came back along with the demented Sonic. He flickered around the screen before flying after Tails, and the music turned suspenseful and frantic. Sonic got closer and closer, gaining speed and closing the distance between him and Tails. Suddenly, everything stopped. Sonic disappeared, Tails stopped running, and the music stopped. Tails looked at the screen, me, crying in fear for a few silent seconds before Sonic reappeared on the other side of him. He looked like he was towering over Tails, although bent slightly, and with those same distorted eyes, and he smiled with his arms raised. Tails turned to him for a second before he was stabbed to the abdomen. He screamed with a squirt of blood. The scream was chilling and lasted through the screen going black again. What came back was more of that creepy text and that god-awful laugh. You're too slow. Want to try again? Excuse me, Sonic, come on. You're supposed to be putting an apostrophe there. You're too slow, apostrophe. Reading it, I was in shock. Why would my friend give me a game where Sonic literally murders his best friend without a second thought, and then laughs about it? I know this is meant to be a scary game, but I actually felt bad for Tails. It all seemed creepily realistic, and I wasn't feeling good about this anymore. Did literally no one give this... okay, you know what? I didn't get a... I want to vote. How do I vote? How do I vote? I voted, I guess. I can't give it like a star rating? Okay, I voted. It's a great job, man. This is perfect. 10 out of 10. I was taken back to the data select, where the first box had Tails crying and bloodied. His eyes were gone, fur dark with blood, and there was blood running down what used to be his eyes. There's still his eyes, just because he doesn't have eyeballs. Whatever. The next box. This the unintentional hilarity of this song coming up. And all I can think about is, I'm the real Eggman. The next box, now available, had Knuckles, who I picked and continued on. Man, why couldn't this play in the next chapter where they actually have Eggman? That would have been perfect. The level, the title this time had words you can't run in a... faded in another hellscape. There was one back room. This one was a background of swirling red, similar to the distorted main menu screen, the metal door from the Scrap Brain Zone. Knuckles looked similarly unnerved to Tails, but I kept him moving forward like it was flat at the last stage. But as he continued on, the red static flickered a few times, and a creepy laugh came back. After a few more seconds of running, the ground looked bloodstained, and Knuckles began to look sick. Continuing a bit longer, the demented Sonic appeared before to his right. The static stopped, and when the screen went black, the words "Found You" appeared. I was sure that Knuckles would have the same fate as Tails, but the love will return. But the love will return with the pixelated Sonic next to him. I could see him run back and forth for a few seconds, since I couldn't do much else. As Sonic kept appearing on opposite side of him, everything stopped again. As Sonic was fully there again, on his left this time. Knuckles sat on the floor and cried in front of Sonic before getting stabbed like nails. Out rang the same disturbing scream, and blood splattered from Tails. The screen went black. Stored a Kefka laugh, returned with creepy text fading in. So many souls to play with, so little time. Do you agree? I just want to. Those my username. Oh, what's wrong with Fatboy69? You think something's funny, homeboy? Huh? You think something's funny? Maybe you think something funny, tough guy? Huh? You think you're big? You think you're bad? You think you're scared? No one's scared of you. I ain't scared of you. I'm gonna take this out to the parking lot. Sonic.exe failed third grade grammar. Like, to be fair, like legitimately, this is, I guess, a step above the original story in terms of, I guess, verbiage. Maybe I think is the word I'm looking for, but I don't know. Like, it's like, how do I put this? It's like, anyone ever see the shot-for-shot remake of Psycho? Where you had the like everyone hates a shot-for-shot remake of Psycho, right? It's a waste of time, it's a waste of effort, and it's kind of pointless. Like, just remake something shot for shot, and something that really didn't need to be remade. Now, imagine that wasted effort on Sonic.exe, where you tried to remake something and improve it, and I guess modernize it, but you caught, like, doing it shot for shot, beat for beat. You've also replicated its shortcomings, and you've done it by just like trying to spit shine a turd. Like, a lot of people are trying to, like, I think a fair amount of people have tried to redo Sonic.exe and tried to remake. I've actually considered, like, how would I, if I were tasked to rewrite Sonic.exe, like, make it actually passable, not even good, just at least decent, or even subpar. And I immediately, like, disregard that, because after a while and mulling it over, I can't think of anything to really improve it. That's me trying to make a meal with shit, and, like, at least then that would be me trying to, like, use actual fresh ingredients and maybe try to mask it. Like, maybe you can taste less of the doo-doo if I'm sprinkling left onion powder on it, you know what I'm saying? But this person isn't trying to, like, trying to package it as something. They have, like I said, my analogy is like using spit to shine a turd. At this point, I'm beyond freaked out. He couldn't be talking to me, right? I felt like I was actually going crazy from this horrifying game, and I still wasn't done. Again, I was taken to the I always just stop because I'm trying to figure out what the song is. Again, I was taken to the data select screen, and now with both Tails and Knuckles bloodied in their boxes. The only one... Oh, sorry, right. The only one left was Dr. Robotnik, who was looking at me with a worried expression. You know what? As much as I love this... Dr. Robotnik... Perfect. Dapper. Where are we? So I felt like it wasn't done again. So I was taken to the data select screen when now the only one left was Dr. Robotnik, who was looking at me with a worried expression instead of to the right as the others did. As much as I didn't want to continue this hell experience, I needed to finish the game before I did anything else. I am skipping the dream scene since I think it's dumb and unnecessary, so neither of us are suffering through it. Look, buddy, again, like, I appreciate the effort that you put into this, I really do, and the fact that you managed to, do this in like 5 hours. Like I give you props, but stones and glass houses, pal. Well, to be fair, I still no matter you could put out hot shit on a sidewalk. You could like piss in a hot plate, and I would still hold you in higher regard than JC the Hyena because, to my knowledge, you're not a nonce, and that makes you like a decent person in my eyes. Yeah, I don't know what you do, but I don't think it's fair to just assume. Like, you didn't say that you weren't a pedophile or a hebephile or whatever JC is. I don't know. Age play, it seems like pedophilia with just extra steps. I know earlier that my question I was playing as Robotnik. There, can I need to. Where's that one from There's a remix version. Yeah, yeah, pop. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. You know what sounds good? I'm a late. One of the few fan characters that people actually liked, and it wasn't absolute shit, and actually had some creativity. Where was it? I earlier questioned why I was playing as Robotnik, but with Sonic being a serial killing psychopath, it does make sense. As much as I wanted Robotnik to stop him, I'm not too hopeful. So still looking at the bloody, I'm still looking at the bloody bodies of Tails and Knuckles sitting in their data box screens. Well, the sigh, I clicked on Robotnik's data box to get on with the next chapter of hell I was going to be subjected to. I mean, you could turn the game off. I mean, theoretically, you can do that. I would never quit a game because it's too scary. And there are no videos on my channel that would indicate that that is the case. I'm not a pussy. I don't quit horror games ever. The Kevin laugh came back as the screen faded to black, and then the next level. The title screen just said ellipses before I was placed on what looked like a dungeon of sorts. There were torches along the brick wall and black and white checkered flooring. The music was quiet and peaceful, and I knew it right away. This was the song from Hillzone, but not reversed anymore. Robotnik didn't look so much scared or sad like Tails and Knuckles, but paranoid instead. To be honest, I was paranoid too. The level was flat like the other two, but only for a few seconds before it turned into stairs descending downward and then flat again. When it got back to flat, the torches were blue instead of red, instead of the red that they were before. A quick question, like, what's the point of the stairs in this? I mean, what is that supposed to be an indication of? This continued before there was another set of stairs leading down, but the laugh came again once Sonic reached the bottom. The music faded out as he continued running right. After running right for a while, instead of being more stairs, there was Sonic. He was in the same hunch pose as the other time, but again on the right. As soon as he appeared, the red static came back for a good 10 seconds. I was confused, but he didn't kill Robotnik, but instead cut away. Oh, sorry, since he didn't kill him. After 10 seconds of static, a larger picture of shadows, Sonic's demented and bloody face popped up on the screen. An unsettling grin, piercing red dots for pupils, and the words, "I am God," written above his head. Maybe it was the suddenness of it, or that he was facing me directly, but it freaked me out big time. It was a jump scare that I waited the whole game for, and since I've been so scared and on edge the whole time, I screamed and jumped back, falling from the floor of my desk chair. It took a while for me to collect myself, but once I got back into my chair and stood myself upright, looking at the awful Sonic face again, I tried every key control I could think of, but nothing happened. When I started to give up, trying to play the horrible game, I was about to give up, trying to get the horrible game closed, but the static came back along with the horrible faces. Now much less scary and startling. Oh no, we can't. Don't play that. Play this. Ready for round 2, Tom? I definitely wasn't. I definitely wasn't, but I was forced to look at the bloodied bodies of all 3 characters Sonic killed in their data boxes before the computer shut itself and wouldn't come back to life. I then did what I should have done the moment I grabbed that disc. I took my entire computer out to my back. Damn, man. Jesus. Even Tom would go that far. Like OG Tom. They're the same dumb fuck that like ignored the smell of decomposing flesh from his friend he hadn't seen in months, who lived like on the floor beneath him. And he wouldn't go so far. I played a scary game, so I broke it with a hammer even though nothing happened to me. And when you skip past look, I can't believe I'm saying this, but skipping past the stupid dream sequence in the original one actually was to the detriment of the story, because the whole point of that is that it's starting to adversely affect him, or just a hint is adversely affecting him, and like outside of just playing the game. Sir, I want to make it clear. Your story, your rewrite, is better than the original. I'll give it to you give you that. But somehow you made a mistake I have to be in a position where I have to give kudos to JC the Hyena. And it's not even like real praise, it's just that he did one thing that made sense. So this dude played a spooky ROM hack and he took his entire fucking computer and backyard and put it down like Old Yeller. That's awesome. I hammered it into tiny bits. Every single bit of computer and disk were nothing more than tiny shattered pieces of metal and glass by the time I got my emotions out. Once I finished, I let the sledgehammer... Sledgehammer? Where the fuck you get a sledgehammer from? Once I finished, I set the sledgehammer down and went to the ground with it. And I cried. I cried for the 3 characters I watched die. Even though I knew that they were just game characters, I truly felt I watched people die. Well, why did you turn the fucking game off, dipstick? You had a chance to walk away from this. Don't act like you're not complicit. Eventually, I collected myself and went back to my room. I tried to call Kyle 3 times with no response. And I have to go to his house in the morning, as it was dark by then. I took a shower, gathered my thoughts, and went back to my room to try to sleep. Upon entering my doorway in the full light of my overhead lamp, I saw a disc. I slowly approached it as this one was caseless and saw a new note. I got close enough to read it, but when I did, all that was written was, "Pass it on." I mean, I'll give you credit, that's a better ending than the original. There's no stupid fucking Sonic plushie, but damn, man. It's like, it feels like you kind of miss how... You wanted to write the stupid ending. You didn't want to deviate too much from the original. Like, okay, I need to end this out on a stupid high note. A supernova is stupid. It needs to be like a firework, just burst. And you made the lead up to the end stupid. Even stupider, just to compensate for what you took out. Okay, I'm gonna leave a positive note here. This story rocked my socks off and took $20 from my wallet. I would recommend this to my... would heavily recommend this to my peers. Well, peers and casual acquaintances. I don't know how to spell acquaintance. God, I'm stupid. Let's see. Aha! No. It's a word I don't use that often. Get off my back. I need to get this rating. I would give it a 1 out of 1. There we go. There we go. I see no comments there, and it makes me sad. Like, I really do appreciate it. This is pretty good, man. I give it 2 thumbs up. This is pretty good. It's pretty great. In fact, I'll follow you right now. Why not? I don't even fucking use this thing. Why not? Okay, so let's what was that? Sonic.exe RP. Oh no! And it's Sonic.boom.exe. That's even worse. Hold on, let me actually read the thing. Oh wow. It's 700 place in EXE. That's what's the rank? Well, hold on. What's the rankings? Out of out of 702 stories. You follow me right now? Well, prepare to be disappointed. I do nothing on the site. What the fuck? Is this real? I try to avoid fucking reading. What is this? Is this real? TikTok smug TikTok. I try to avoid reading like intentional comedy stories because, like, I'm trying to read something that's. What is this? What is this? This can't be real. What the fuck? Who is this? Is that fucking? I don't know. That looks familiar, but I don't know. That's what I think it is. No, I think this person is just like. No, this is a different person. What is happening right now? Okay, let's read it. What's number 2 in creepypasta? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Wait, hold on, Okay, this is moving too fast for me. I wanted a steady monogamous. What is the? Oh, fuck you! I don't like you. I already don't fucking like you. People. Look, I'm gonna say this right now. If you ship, like I find shipping kind of cringy to begin with, right? Like shipping like characters on TV shows and books and any form of media, but. Whatever. That's whatever. It's not hurting anybody. If you ship people in real life, you're a fucking degenerate. It's. I can't stand that shit. IRL shipping. Where's the thing? Where's the prologue? I want to read the thing, the summary. Okay, here it is. An adventure of a lifetime in different worlds awaiting you. You're an ordinary girl/boy in an ordinary world and a messed up life. Over the years, nothing has changed. Your parents are still arguing. What? Parents are still arguing. Your friends are still being fake, and your school life is living hell. Yep, harsh, right? You always do nothing but imagine your life is perfect, but it isn't. You decided to step it up. So you decided to step it up, and you devoted your time in reading comics and playing video games. You have a lot of video games, but 2 games that you love the most are the famous Blue Burr and one of the most popular creepypasta, the most popular creepypasta of all time. I mean, I think that, like, even if you really wanted to act like that's the case, that's objectively not true. Like, I can't stand Jeff the Killer, but I think it's entirely fair to say that Jeff the Killer is like far ahead of Jeff the Killer, like Sonic.exe in terms of popularity. The famous Bluebirds creepypasta game of all time. Oh, I'm sorry, the most popular creepypasta game of all time. No, even then, no, because that would still go to Slender. So you are wrong in both accounts. Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic.exe. You're a great fan of these. Who the fuck is a fan of? Who's a big fan of Sonic.exe, the Flash game? Like, I know people who like the story, not personally, but I know that they exist. I don't know many people who are clamoring like them. Sonic.exe, the game, man, brother, that was the shiznit. I put that up there with The Witcher 3, with Skyrim, with Marvel Spider-Man. I play it every year. It was my game of the year that year. Like, am I off base? Is that something I don't know? I don't know. I'm not really hip with the kids. Whatever. You are a great fan of these games, and you always play them like every day. You were happy, but things around you started to get worse and worse until one night you made a wish you never thought would come true. Yells are low. What's this? This story is made for girls, but boys can read if they want to. I changed a few things to you. I'm certainly sorry for the mistakes I made in the story. I'm trying to improve and trying to learn new things. Again, like, oh no, I don't have a problem with the mistakes. The major mistake you made is shipping people in real life. That is the one thing that I will gladly shit on you as a person for. What is this? Fucking weird. Sonic.pov. Sonic.exe's pov. I'm looking at this right now and it looks like Sony and like / X on the X board. X-Chan. Prologue. Here it is. It's taking place again. Dub. What is she doing? Wait, what is she doing? Dub. Wubba lubba dub. It's like a nightmare. No, it is a nightmare. The only thing is, it happened. ... She's what? It's happening all over again. It won't stop haunting me. ... Oh my chaos. She's going the distance. Going for what? It won't stop haunting me ever since that day. And it wasn't until now. ... Can someone tell me what the hell is going on? Tails gripped my shoulder and made me face him. He looked me dead in the eye. What she's doing is something that none of us can do. What do you mean? Please, make it stop. I can't. ... What I mean is she's going for it. Going for what exactly? Well, she's going for him. She's gonna end this madness once and for all. Please, I can't handle the pain any longer. Stop it. What is happening? She's... What? How is she gonna do that? She's gonna absorb the Chaos Emerald's energy, both positive and negative ones, and she's gonna drain the power out of him. But in doing so, the side effects will and the results of what she's doing will be fatal. What? Please, make it stop. Please stop. ... Wait, no! Hold him down. No! I'm sorry, Blue. There's nothing we can do, and it's too late to back her out of it. No! Please. I can't bear to see that look on her face. I don't want to see her like that again. ... No, it's no use. I'm sorry. No! There's another way. There's always another way. You stupid idiots like to give up so easily. Sonic.exe. ... Stop it. If there's something we could do, we would have done it before, but there isn't. Please, I don't want to be reminded of what happened. No, please. Don't do... How long is this? Don't do this. She has to be stopped. There's no one powerful enough to stop this. Even Shadow couldn't do it. Please. I'm so sorry. Sonic.exe. This is the world we're talking about. This is what you're meant to do as a hero. It's either her life or the lives of millions of people. No, please, stop, please. Everything happened so fast. Is it meant to be a screenplay like the fucking Jane the Killer, Jeff the Killer thing? Yeah, I think so. Everything happened so fast. Even more faster than me. Even more faster than me. Two hedgehogs who runs faster than the speed of sound, combined in a single body, and possesses supernatural powers. All I could remember was me, being tied down to the ground in chains by her. What are you doing? I'm so sorry. What's happening? Please, it's much more safer for you in this state. Don't make it hard for me, you idiotic blue hedgie. I don't understand. What are you doing? I need you to stay safe for me, okay? You still have a life to live. I need you to go and make the best of it. Save the world from Dr. Robotnik's evil plans after this, or do something else worthwhile. What is this about? You're worrying me. Please listen to me. I need you to carry on after this. Don't let this moment drag you down later in life. I need you to stay strong. And Sonics, I have to tell you something. You know, this whole thing is so funny. This whole thing is so funny because it all happened with just. Are we really having a moment where, yeah, you see that guy being crucified? That's me. I bet you're wondering how I got in this sticky situation. I can't. No, I can't play Bob O'Reilly. I really wish I could. I'll probably get a strike for it. Can I get a 16-bit version of it? 8-bit. Come on. There it is. Yeah. This whole thing's so funny because it all happened just because of a wish. And I would have thought it would came true. Whoever made it real, I want to thank them. And most of all, I want to thank you. Thank you for the past 12 months of adventure and happiness. You made everything so real. You were there when my life went rock bottom. And I never would have thought I would have met you in person. And I was so happy about the fact that I got to know you and the others. I'm so sorry for disappearing and leaving like that. I shouldn't have done that. It was very foolish of me. I forgive you. I can't stay mad at you. You're my princess. And you're my... What the fuck is... What is this? What is... Okay, does that mean anything? Hold on. You go to the Google machine. What does this mean? No. No. Come on. Fucking... I keep forgetting I can't copy and paste shit. I'm gonna use my Twitter machine on my phone. Not Twitter machine. Hold on, everyone. Let's enjoy the 18-bit Bob O'Reilly. Samito in English. Is fuck you! Fuck you! I should have known. Samaruto is sorry. How you pronounce it? Sorumito. It's fucking Japanese for soulmate. Eat a dick. Eat the biggest plate of dicks. You fucking shippy bastard. You shippy bastard weeb. I should have known that it was a weeb based on the fact that they were shipping real life people, but I try to give them the benefit of the doubt. Fuck off. Ugh. Now we got that out of the way. Can you get these chains off of me so we can kick that monster's ass? You don't get it, do you? Always with your cocky attitude. What do you mean? What I mean is, this is my battle. This is my fight. Okay, who's talking? And you don't need to run around risking your life for a girl like me. You mean everything to me, Sonics. I lost you once and I'm not going to lose you again. Whatever happens, I want you to follow my command and do as I say. Wait, well... It's my job to protect the princess. I swore to do so. You spent all these months protecting me, keeping me away from danger, comforting me, and not to mention you're part of the you're the part-time hero / ruler of hell. Now it's my turn. No matter what happens, I want you to know that I love you. Oh, so damn much. Don't forget me. But don't forget me, but don't remember me either. Got some comments on. I jolted up when I saw the very image verse. The scales of energy erupting from her body, screaming. Okay, we don't need it. Bob O'Reilly, we're done. We're done. Why not? Why not? I love it. I jolted upright when I saw the very image of her. Enormous scales of energy are enveloping her body, screaming with fury at the very last second. I rubbed my temples and took a deep breath. Another one. For the 9th time this week. Oh, I think this is Sonic. Another one! For the 9th time this week! I mumbled to myself as I swung my legs on either side of my bed. I looked towards my digital alarm clock to see what time it was. 6:53 a.m. Not bad. I looked towards the date and almost choked. It's today? Mobius! How could I forget? I half staggered and half sprinted to the bathroom to get myself together. Starting with cleaning my face. I opened the faucet to cup my hands together, getting a handful of water splashed onto my face. Sonic hates water. Some Sonic fan you are, buddy. I rubbed my eyes and muzzle, and then I got my toothbrush, and I got my toothpaste too, and directed it close to my brush. And then I actually only crushed the toothbrush with using my bare hand. God damn it! After getting myself fully ready for the day, I sighed in relief and looked at myself in the mirror. Doing good, huh? I complimented myself as I flexed my gloves and gave my reflection a sigh mirth. You wish. Hey, who's talking? Hey, big bro, you ready? A familiar muffled voice outside asked. Yeah, hold on, okay? Only 1 minute, another voice added. Is that the challenge I hear? I replied as I put on my shoes. Of course! I dashed outside and crossed my arms in victory. It is. An almost silver hedgehog added as he sighed in defeat. Oh, the good old it's no use. It's no use, silver. I said as I gave him a noogie on the head. Stop that, he complained. Sup? Who is talking? Sup, big bro, are you ready? A twin yellow fox spoke up. Of course I am. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I probably said out loud as I heard the others do. Sonic's the Demon Hog, more like. Out of knowing red, a kitten blurted out. What was that? Knuckles the short-tempered Nux? I glared at him. He shook his head in response. Come on. She's waiting for you guys. Sakura... What the fuck? Why are you doing this to me? Sakura, let's see. What does that mean? A Sakura... Is Sakura mean pink or Japanese for pink? Hold on, let me look it up. Sakura meaning... That's not a verb. It's not a descriptive term. It's a name. You son of a bitch. This is taking years off my life. I'm looking at my afro. It's graying. Come on, she's waiting for you guys. A Sakura hedgehog came to the room holding a bouquet of flowers. Amy's right. She might be impatient by now. The other... wait, was that Sakura... Was that Sakura? As in Sakura from Naruto? It better not have been. I swear to fucking Christ. I will shit in rage. Is that what even is Sonic? Is that a bootleg Elon Musk company? You mean like any Elon Musk company? I wouldn't mind if this author got shot into space just to see if they could do it. I mean, it's fine by me. Or their laptop so they can never write again. Amy's right. She must be impatient by now. The others are already there, too. Blaze, the purple cat, entered the room. How many characters are you going to introduce? Into the room. I heaved a deep breath and exhaled, all eyes towards me. Are you okay, hon? A white bat confronted me. Yeah, I am. Just had one of those flashbacks in my sleep again. But other than that, thanks for asking. I gave her a half fake smile. She sensed my emotion, smiled back. In fact, I think you guys should go on. I'll follow you in a sec. I spoke up out loud, breaking the tension that was there for a long time. What's a good voice for Cream? Okay, Sonic, see you there. Cream replied. Before skipping away with her Chow friend, the others followed her and left the room. After a while, I sighed and sat back on the couch, cupping my face with my hands. I'm trying so hard to keep all the tears at bay, but it just won't work. I sniffed and dug into my hand pocket and pulled out something familiar, something special. A necklace. Her necklace. I said, I love it again, 8-bit version of one of the most romantic songs of all time, and it's playing on this fucking story. I stared in last remembrance and smiled. A cold breeze wafted by and made me shiver. I looked around and spotted the only window to the room completely open. I stood up and made my way toward the window before deciding to close it. But before I could, something fell up above and landed on the windowsill. I flinched and was about to destroy it when destroy would no doubt glow beautifully and caught me off guard. Destroy what? Like, wait. Something fell from the windowsill and your first reaction is to let's blow it the fuck up. Why not? A flower? What's a flower? A flower? What's a flower doing here? I moaned to myself before looking up, only to see a clear blue sky. There was nothing there. How could a flower fall from up high? We're on the top floor of the building, I mumbled again. I took the flower gently and investigated it before the air could take it away, only to end up in some kind of trance. This flower wasn't just like any other flower, obviously. It reminds me a lot of her. Special and beautiful. The flower only continued to glow amazingly, and the sweet fragrance wafted through the room when a breeze went by. I shivered once again and closed the window before making my way towards the couch. A glint of something shiny caught my attention. I turned my head and what caught my gaze. It was a picture. It was a picture frame on top of the fireplace. I scooted over and looked closely. It was a picture of us with her. Every time when you say her, do you mean her as in that or her like this? Hold on. I just want to know. I'm asking. Is that what you mean, Sonic? You piece of shit. I'm going to hell. He smiled softly to himself and put the necklace in my... Wait, I smiled softly to myself and put the necklace in my pocket. Before grabbing the picture frame, at the right side of me, Sonic, was... What? And what's left was X in the middle. There was one and only. I smiled even more and tried to recollect all the memories together. And you can only recollect memories if you start from the beginning. The story of a girl who has no idea what happened to her. A girl who only thought that life was... No, we get... Yeah, that's better. Yeah, you gotta keep things romantic, you know what I mean? A girl who's unique and different from the others. A girl who only thinks of herself as merely an accident. A girl who thought the impossible was purely impossible. A girl who knows nothing, but possesses the power to change fate itself and could change the lives of millions of people. A girl who saved the world and left something bigger than herself. A girl whose destiny is intertwined with the two most unusual people, a cocky hero and a rightful ruler. This is her story. A love story, to be clear. And no, this is not your typical love story. I'm curious. You got my attention. Hello, everyone. I'm WildStyle32. Well, I'm Fatboy69, motherfucker. You can call me Wild. This is my first time writing a story based on my imagination and my situation now in real life. I hope you guys like it. And I'm pretty new to Wattpad. I'll try to my best to make the story great. I also made a few changes to things. You'll see. Anyways, enjoy the story. A smiley face. W style 23 out. My point of view. I walked into my bedroom and slammed the door behind me. Then I grabbed my diary and decided to draw something. I sat next to the window of my bedroom and looked outside. The trees were dancing with the wind. The birds were chirping happily, while children were playing and laughing. I sighed and started to draw. While I was drawing, I could hear my parents arguing again for the 55th time. They were screaming and shouting at each other. I ignored them. I ignored them like I always do. Why can't I have a perfect life? I thought to myself. This is where the infomercial starts. Everything's black and white right now. Then someone comes, I don't know, what's his name? Johnny Stark comes in. I'm here to bring you tampons. Beautiful revolutionary device that will change the way you look at vaginal secretions. I stopped drawing. I clutched my fist. I wish I could cry again. When's the last time I did that? I can't remember. I tried to recollect all the things that happened in the past. Flashback. I was once a happy and sweet child. My heart was pure and good. They say I had a perfect life with a perfect family, but nothing lasts forever. I remember where my parents had their first fight. I was just 3 years old, a 3-year-old, crying my eyes out, just standing there watching them argue. I didn't know what to do. I could feel my heart breaking and shattering to pieces. I ran to my bedroom, sat in the corner, and cried. The feeling in my chest was so heavy. I could feel my eyes and lungs burning from crying too much. I snapped out of my flashback. I did. Hold on. Once again, we're gonna have to change the music again. There we go. There it is. I snapped out of my flashback. I didn't notice that my parents were done arguing, and the fact that the sun set, I decided to eat a quick snack. I hid my diary inside the pillow and walked outside to my bedroom. I walked outside my bedroom, excuse me. I visited the fridge and decided to go with chocolate chip cookies with a glass of milk. My sweet, sweet cookies. Come to mama, I exclaimed. I looked around the house to see where my parents are, but they were nowhere to be found. I love that 10 swap right there. Meh, I guess they made out and went out again. They're always like that, I thought to myself. I went to the living room and ate my precious cookies while I was watching something on TV. I got so bored, so I played my favorite video game, which is, of course, Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic.exe. After finishing both games, I decided to take a shower. I went into my bedroom and took off my color tank top and color denim shorts and my color underwear. I know. Look, I get that it's supposed to be me inserting myself into the story, but just pick a color, man. I stepped into the bathroom and turned the warm water on. 1 hour later, I wrapped a towel around me and stepped out of the bathroom. I changed into my color PJs. I took one last look outside my window. I saw that I noticed a shooting star passing by. I quickly made a wish. I wish for a world where my life is perfect. But nothing happened. I rolled my eyes and sighed. Of course nothing will happen, you idiot. Wishing will only happens in fairy tales. People wish all the time. If you're talking about wishes being granted, even then, sometimes they are. I mean, not granted, but sometimes they come to fruition. I thought to myself. I started feeling tired and sleepy, so I threw myself into the bed. I slowly closed my eyes, hoping that I would sleep well this night. Before I would fully close my eyes, a loud boom echoed through the house. My eyes suddenly flew up, and I sat straight in my bed. "What the fudge cookies is that?" I shouted. "Mom! Dad! Where are you guys? Did you hear that?" I shouted, but no response came. I was slightly shocked about this, so I checked their bedrooms. "No one's here," I said to myself. They're probably drunk at the club again. "Oh well, better go and check that out," said as I walked outside to the bedroom. I searched the whole house to find where the sound came from, but everything was normal. Heck, I even checked the attic and the basement. Oh, what's the big deal? Well, I searched the whole house except for one place. "The backyard," I said, my eyes widening in realization and fear. I walked to the back door in our kitchen, unlocking it and slowly turning the knob. What? Mudahard, you bastard! How dare you? Damn, I should. God damn it! I really wish I picked a different time to do this. Cause now I want to watch Mudahard stream instead of mine. I don't know. I guess the song is whining enough. I stepped back, waiting for something to happen, but nothing came. What was supposed to be a horror game? Why not? FNAF ambience. The one thing I actually really like about this series. Spooky. Unlocking slowly and turning the knob. Another boom echoed, but a little louder than before. This caused me to let go of the doorknob and yell. I stepped back, waiting for something to happen, but nothing came. In fear and shock, I managed to turn the knob again, and I slowly opened the door. A bright light shined upon me, making me shield my eyes from too much light. I managed to take a step outside, still covering my eyes. I peeked and tried to see what was happening, but it was too bright. After a few moments later, my eyes managed to adjust, and I had to barely cover my eyes. I clearly saw what's happening, and this made my eyes widen more and my jaw drop. In front of me was something that could not be explained. "What the?" I asked myself. In front of me was a red-ringed portal. I rubbed my eyes, making sure what I'm seeing is real. Ha 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 ha! This is a dream, right? I asked myself. I pinched myself, trying to see if this was a dream. I felt a sharp pain in my arm as to where I pinched myself. Thank you for elaborating. I needed that to be explained in detail. Can you explain what pinch means? As to put pressure on your skin in a concentrated area. To get really make sure that no one's alienated here. "Ow, okay, maybe this isn't a dream," I said to myself as I rubbed my arm. Jumbled emotions and thoughts started to crowd inside me. I looked at the portal more closely. The portal color was yellow. The portal's color was from yellow to bright orange to red, starting from inside to outside. It looked like it has rings around it. White spots are dotted all around. I started to feel a little curious. I think I kind of want to go inside of it. I wonder where it'll take me. I mean, it's not every day that a random portal just shows up in your backyard at your house. I thought. I took one last look at my house and then back at the portal. There's nothing waiting for me in this world anyways. And without a second thought, I jumped in the portal and closed my eyes as bright light shined everywhere. Hello, guys. Hey, guys, it's Wild again. So what do you think of my story? I hope you liked it. I want to work on Chapter 2. Don't worry. Feel free to comment and share my story with your friends and loved ones. I would not share this with anyone I care deeply for. Okay, let's continue. Let me see. Is anything interesting happening here? Tell you what, friendo. I'm gonna put you on the back burner for now. Can I save this story to my favorites? Oh yeah, I wanted to put this in my private library. I'm gonna add that to it. I'll come back to you another time. And still, till then, we're gonna look for something a little bit more. Okay, Sonic.exe. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got an idea. Bad creepypasta. Please tell me. Please tell me. Hmm. Hold on. Fish stick on a stick. What the fuck? Something actually came up. What is this? I don't understand what this is. Hmm. I got the search algorithm isn't as good as it could be. Widow Hoodlum? Let me see if anything comes up with him. That's obviously. Oh my god! I love that. I think it's just like another shit post, but this is funny as fuck. Please, I need to read this right now. Most definitely. This is Phantom Strider, or Josh Strider, who was born in Australia, and he is boring as shit. He's got hazel eye. I do not like. I'm not a big fan about Phantom Strider. I think he's boring. He's 29, and he has hazel eyes, and is what the fuck? Whoa, this is. I thought it was a shit post, and then you started out of that shit. He's got hazel eyes, and is 190 centimeters tall. And in the photo above, Josh that shows Phantom's darker, and he's on just like the Phantom but rude. And the Phantom has a black boo, well called Blue. LOL. This is Hoodlum's revenge. All I know is Denim's. Well, no one knows anything about him other than his name is Dennis. I love these two. I didn't know this was actually damn it! I want to ship it now. Yeah. So what is wrong with people? Oh, what is this? Hold on. Oh my god! Pain without love. Josh woke up in a crap ton of pain. Josh woke up in a crap ton of pain. Josh tried to sit up, but he fell back in pain and he let out a yelp. And he looked at Boo, who was in pain as well. Dark. Josh, what does his voice sound like again? Doc. Josh yelled at Dark, who reappeared in the room and went to bed and looked over. Yes, brother. Dark groaned and Josh glared. What did you do to my body? Josh growled and Dark yelled. Only true love can fix you. Dark laughed harder. Oh, what do we have to do? Josh asked weakly, moving his arm and moving his arm to wrap his arm around Boo, who moved closer to get warm. Well, I didn't want no fairy tale shit, so I changed it up. You and whoever you have to have sex, and I must watch it. Uh, Dark's voice. Dark's voice got tone. Dark's voice got a tone in his voice. Josh's face turned red. What about Boo? He yelled, feeling pain in his voice. He'll heal. Is this appropriate? Can I find something that's appropriate to this? Oh God, what's a romantic song I can use? Uh, there we go. Now and forever. Wait. Oh wait. Well, no, we were here. Don't distract me, Sonic. I'm done with you for today, Sonic.exe. This will heal when you come. Bye now. Bye. Disappear and Josh grab his phone. Dennis, got on speed dial. Dennis, I need you. Right, we need to speak. Okay, please hurry. Yeah, he won. What's wrong? I don't. I know what I remember what like Dennis's voice sounds like. I just don't remember. Like, I don't know if I've ever done an impression of him though. What's wrong? And asked Josh. Cried again. Just hurry! Josh yelled. Dennis sat. Dennis sat next to Josh, his face pure red. You want to have sex with me? I don't know what a Swedish accent sounds like. Dennis whispered to Josh, nodded, whining. Dennis looked around. I really need this. Josh placed his hand on Boo, who whimpered. I guess I can't. Hoodlum's taking one for the team. Like he's a real ride or die. Like hey, I'm gonna call him up. Dennis, I have been inflicted with a specter, and it's a unique kind of curse where I'm in intense pain, and the only way to relieve it is if you give me a blowjob. And he's like, you know what? I prefer not to, but you're good people. We've gone back a long ways, and you know, I told you I would be there for you, so I'm coming over. I'm buying my plane ticket right now. Thanks, I really need this. Josh smiled. Ugh, short. This is definitely like I think this is genuinely a troll, but I didn't expect this. Hold on, what's this? No. That was loud. Sorry about that. Dennis plays song at the top. Dennis looked at Josh, who was shivering lightly. Dennis looked at Josh's skinny body and then looked up. Are you sure you can take this? You're so weak. Dennis looked at Josh and nodded, and Dennis slid his pecker into Josh, who let out a moan. Dennis looked back up. Did I hurt you? Dennis, I talked to Dennis enough times where I was imagining him saying this shit, and I simply can't. Josh, I can take it, I swear. Josh pleaded, and Dennis nodded and started thrusting a little more. Josh moaned lightly, and Dennis thrusted. Dennis, Dennis, I need more. Josh begged Dennis as the small boy what he wanted. As Dennis gave as the small wait, Josh begged. Dennis gave as the small boy what he wanted, and Dennis thrusted faster. Honestly, Dennis was shocked that Dark would want something this crazy, but Dennis really loved Josh and didn't want to do this. Your balls deep in him. It's too late to walk it back now, homie. You're in full mass and you're fucking hilted up in there like a fucking Excalibur in a stone. You can't act like you didn't want this now. Dennis, I love you. Josh gripped the bed sheets. Josh gripped the bed sheets. Dennis lowered himself and gave Josh a kiss on the back. It's okay. I love you as well. Dennis huffed, and Josh moaned a bit louder as Dennis thrusted a bit faster. Josh let a few tears down. Dennis lifted his hand up and wiped Josh's tear. Are you okay? Dennis whispered. Josh nodded, letting more hot tears roll down his face. Bull huddled up next to Josh and rested. Dennis grabbed Josh's hand and tried to calm Josh down. Hey, it's okay. Dennis gave Josh a kiss on the forehead as Josh moaned, filled the room. Dark watched from the corner, smiled. So this whole plan was just to be a cuckold? Your evil clone shadow thing is like sitting plotting like one way or the other. I will twerk my wiener to you getting fucked. Where was I? Dark watching him, smiling. Josh looked Dennis in the eyes and noticed small hearts glowing around. Can everyone, excuse me 1 second. I'm gonna message him right now and see how he's doing. Oh, Jesus, ow. I forgot that I had that open. I got the fucking hiccups from laughing at this. Sitting in the closet dressed as Batman. Oh, okay, give me 1 second. I just wanna message Dennis and see how he's doing. I haven't talked to him in a while. This will be literally in almost like a year. This will be the first direct message I've sent him on Facebook. Where is the thing of... I want to how do I message someone on the old Facebook machine? Dennis. There we go. How you doing, buddy? Dennis, I can't pronounce his last name. I'm not even going to try. Okay, hold on. I can copy paste this. Hold on. Give me 1 second, everybody. Like, I promise I'll get right back into the meat of things, but I need to I need to bring his attention to this. The first direct message I've sent him in a long time is just show some shit like this. I love myself. I think I've done God's work today. I'm a good friend. Get off. Josh yelled, grabbing Dennis' arm, and Dennis gave Job a look on his cheek. Where were we? Dennis laid down next to Job and wrapped his arms around him. Are you alright? Dennis whispered and played with Josh's hair. Yes, I'm fine. The pain went away. Josh sighed and lifted his arm, and Boo laid with him. Boo, are you alright? Boo nodded and fell asleep. I love you. Dennis smiled, and Josh smiled back and laid his head down before falling asleep. Dennis did the same, and Dark watched closer. Oh, I'm not done, Dark whispered before hearing the ice cream truck. Ooh, ice cream! Are you fucking for yeah, this is... Dennis woke up seeing it was 12 o'clock. It was 2:34 a.m. Dennis sighed as he always woke up around this time. This time, there were 2 white X's appeared in Dennis' eyes. Suddenly, he felt Boo nudging him. Yes? Dennis turned over and Boo quickly got under his arm. Yes, it's the... See it, in before he blocks you. I don't know, maybe. Like, again, like, I can imagine, like, this, I have not talked to him in so long, and the first piece of correspondence I'm going to send, like, hey, buddy, here's the thing, it's you, like, drilling Phantom Strider, like, getting balls deep in that nigga. Get you some pasty white ass, boy. Dennis will turn over. Boo quickly got under his arm. Where's Josh? Dennis asked as Boo shivered and looked away. Josh standing facing the wall. Sweetheart? Dennis got up and stepped a hair closer. Your sweetheart isn't here right now. Josh's voice seemed right, but almost seemed right, but darker. Josh? Dennis placed a hand on his shoulder. I said he isn't here! Josh turned to face Dennis, and that's when Dennis froze and backed up. See, I'm here. Dark's voice took over Josh's sweet voice. Dennis growled, I thought you were done hurting Josh. Dennis growled. Dark laughed and ran at Dennis and Boo, crashing into them into the wall, Dennis felt blood fall down his cheek and he looked at Boo, who shivered, and Dennis, who got up, Boo followed. What have you done to my baby? What have you done to my baby? Dennis asked as his hands glowed purple. Dark smiled. Oh, he's fine. Dark looked Dennis. Dark lied, Dennis, and ran down at Dark, knocking him down. That's when Dennis heard, Boo heard it, and then understood. If Dennis got hurt Dark, then he'd hurt Josh. Dennis teared up knowing that the only way to get, knowing that's the only way he could get Dark to leave Josh alone. Hours of fighting. After hours of fighting, Dennis and Boo were cut up and bloody, and so was Dark. Wait, hold on. So what? You knew that? Okay. Oh, so that was saying like I have no choice but to actually hurt him to get him out of his body, even if I. Okay. I actually lost the plot for a minute. Bloody and nudged Dennis and pointed to the door. Dennis thought before getting it. Dark, there is ice cream, Dennis yelled. Dark's eyes widened and he disappeared, leaving Josh laying there, numb, and bent down to pick up Josh. Please be okay. Dennis leant down to Josh and on the, I can't just, I almost forgot to share it with the lads in Discord. I think they'll enjoy it too. There you go. There we go. There we are. Hope you guys have fun with that. My good friends. I know I'm a very good person. What can I do, Boo? I'm not sure, Dennis sighed and gave Josh a small kiss on the forehead. I sure hope he's okay. Dennis tried to smile, but Boo rested on Dennis's lap and his head turned. Dennis and Josh... Oh, no, it's not finished. Damn it. I need more. I need more. You can't leave me hanging. Oh, okay, there's gotta be more. Come on. No. Aw, man, there's no more. What kind of diligent fans are you? Wait. No, that's a direct comment. I hate you. I can't tell if this is shitpost or not. Is it? Maybe. Maybe not. Honestly, I thought that was gonna go even somewhere darker. Okay. Let's see. Let's try to use our big boy brains to think of a new song to play in the background. Gotta be royal. Gotta be something that I won't get like immediate thing for. I'm thinking. I'm using my big brain, my big giant sexy brain, the sexy one. I just realized I don't necessarily need to. Let me see. You can't sue me if I play the remix versions. Wow, that's not at all what I was expecting. Oh, that's a regular Chocobo theme. I think that's good enough. Is Dangerous Man good? Absolutely fucking not. Well, Dangerous Man at least has the benefit of being so like extensively horrible that it's comedic. Like it's a confusingly bad film, and it's what I'm saying is like the at least the good kind of bad. I'm writing this now because a friend shipped it, so I was like, why not? Boom, I shipped it like FedEx, so now I'm writing a fanfic. Little Hoodlum and Clockwork, because why not? If you don't know who Hoodla Hoodla is, he talks about creepypasta stuff and like that, and you should subscribe because he's funny and he hates Jeff. me. So leave Jeff fangirls. Cough, Nina cough. I do not own the creepypasta Hoodoo Hoodlum or this channel. I drew the cover. I work hard, especially Dennis. You drew this? Beautiful. I mean, it's creative. It shows initiative. Dennis's point of view. It was late night and I had finished editing a video. I was about to lay down and I heard a knock at the door and looked at the people and saw nothing or nobody. Probably just some dumb joke that kids played, I thought. I was bored and I searched up creepypasta. Uh, I don't even know how to even begin doing an impression of Dennis. I started reading some stories in the comment of what. I started reading some stories. In the comments of the stories, people talked about this girl named Clockwork and how she's the best story. Maybe she's no C, and that's why I haven't heard of her. So I searched up creepypasta Clockwork story, and I found some videos and fan art. And then I found the story and started reading. What the hell did I read this? This is just another Just a Killer story, but slightly different. People saying it's the best story. Jeez. I yelled, complaining about how awful the story was. I yawned and I looked at the time. 12:34. The clock read, so I went to bed. Dennis' point of view. I woke up and it was 12:45 a.m. It was an okay time. Excuse me. It was an okay time for Saturday, so I got dressed and went to look at YouTube. I saw a couple thousand views on my video from last night, time skip. I closed out YouTube and went on with the day. I decided to go for a walk in the park and just think. As I was thinking, I heard some rustling in the bushes, but I shrugged and I thought it was just an animal. I went walking and found myself deep in Phantom Strider's ass, deep in the forest, and kept walking. I started to hear someone's voice. Jeff, we're going to be late. It sounded like a conversation between a boy and a girl. Okay, I'm coming, so hold on. I started walking in a direction when the people I heard earlier heaps be coming closer. I finally got out of the forest and the park was empty, so I walked there. The people I heard walked past me and I let them go in front of me. One was a girl with a green jacket and one was a boy with a white hoodie. They started running and the girl tripped the guy as they ran. Oh, what? Why? Oh! Uh, you looked really hurt. You looked hurt, really hurt for just a trip. Well, that's what you get, you ass, she said and laughed quietly. Do you need help there? I said, no! He said, yes he does. Shut up, Jeff. I helped him up and had him to a bench. I'm Natalie, she said, sticking her hand out. She looked just like Clockwork. I looked over to the guy, and he looked like Jeff. That's some really cool cosplay. The sound effects look real. Okay. Oh yes, the sound effects look real. Yeah, thanks. She said, thanks for helping me. Jeff said quietly, no problem. I'm gonna head out. See you around, maybe. I said, sure you both seem nice. Sure you seem nice, they both said. I waved goodbye and started to head home. What a weird day, I thought. Okay, I don't know a whole lot on what Dennis acts like. I'm just pretty new to his channel, but would really help if on he does on his other channel, other than his channel, and what he likes and what doesn't. I'm just trying my best. If you could help me out, that would be great. Fuck. What is it that you require? Oh my god, thank you. He's interested. Is this really Dennis? I'm gonna I'm gonna run his ass into the ground if this is really him. Is this him? I think this is actually him. Dennis, don't participate in this shit, man. You should know better. That's not fun anymore, damn it. You ruined it, Dennis. You ruined it. You fucking ruined it. Yeah, I just saw that one. And und ink machine. It also has to be one word. That's annoying. How to love. There's holy shit. Look at all these views. I'm gonna take a stance right here now. Bendy and ink machine. I don't want. Where's the title thing? Is it? Yeah, we're gonna use Benny's things. Why not? Gonna have to just switch things up. You know what I mean? You feel me? You guys feel me? You feel me? You keeping track? This has been stimulating. This has been scintillating. I think we've learned a lot about each other these past few hours, or past hour. Oh, close to hours. And pour me some more coffee. Just 1 second. Had a lot of foresight. I made sure to get a thermos to keep my coffee at least warm. See, I'm prepared. I'm a forward thinker. I'm a trailblazer. Okay. Let's do the most popular one. Why not? What is this? That one rag. And they've got Alice. I don't like. What the fuck is this? Raggy's little artwork. Axe Bendy in the ink machine. Axe the game. You simpleton. God damn it. Did I just hear someone? Someone watching on my fucking window about to catch a beating. Okay, what is this? That one rag. Let's remember, y'all, heterophobia is a thing. Oh, sure, some of y'all need to let. Yeah, thanks for being the spirit of fucking, the pillar of morality there. It's good that Wattpad writers are taking a standing up for the little guy. You know what I mean? Okay, what is this? Why do they call these books? Oh shit! Fuck my life. Let's see. This is my first story. So here's some things that you need to know. Why then your name? Obviously, as we'll talk about later. If you want, I'll make a separate book with one shots in it. If you want, no, thank you. This book might have some lemons in it. Only if you guys want. Just a heads up. That's all. Enjoy. It's dark and cold and slightly drizzly outside. You walk up to an old abandoned building and stare up at the boarded walls and window. You always had a strange fascination with this building. It had faded out sign on the front, but it's always been around before you and your parents and possibly your grandparents were born. Something about this made you feel uneasy yet interested. Walking up to the building, you notice that the doors locks have been broken. Wait. Walking up to the building, you noticed that the door's lock has been broken. Okay. It's rusted away with age, and the door slightly cracked open. and let the door slowly crack open. You had some of the rust sealing on the door shut, but you couldn't solely stand to free it. Okay, I'm not. Let's dance around it. Nothing. Nothing like some special coffee, just like regular. Bustelos. I really want to try some like real Colombian coffee. I haven't got a chance. Let me see. Let me see. Is there any? What do they fuck? This one I want to care about. Final chapter. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Let me see. Let me see. Boobs. Breasts. Dick. Oh, it's a wholesome story. Okay. Oh, you gotta be at least something interesting. Yeah. I'm too bored. I'm bored by this already. No, no, leave Cuphead out of it. Bad enough people kind of saddle Benny and the Ink Machine with Cuphead. One is good and one is shit. I stand by it. Benny and the Ink Machine is boring and it's not good, and it was a waste of money. Like, like in all seriousness, I really do mean this. Like, any fans of Bioshock here, if you're a fan of Bioshock and Benny and the Ink Machine, I don't know, but just to me, it's like being a fan of. It's like being a fan of like a nice hole in the wall restaurant, pizza place, and Little Caesars. It doesn't. It doesn't. The two things don't coalesce. You know what I mean? Uh, Fuck it. You know, let's go back to Sonic. Every single one of you have been laying me down. Is this the one? Didn't I read this before? How to act like Sonic.exe? Enough of this crap. Enough of this garbage. Uh, Sonic.exe. Uh, this is Hill Act 1 again. Gime? What's a gime? For 10 hours? Yeah, we'll be here all day. Why not? I'm pretty sure I read this before. Yeah, this is the one that made me flip out and I started playing Newgrounds games. Bases served Sonic.exe are gone. What does that mean? Picture is Sonic.exe. So exe allowed me to offer 6 people to serve and without summoning here. So actually 7 spot, but someone already took a spot after asking me if they could serve Sonic.exe, and they're the main gender bent version, which makes me the main since I'm a tomboy. Okay, okay, pal. Ranks and roles. Follower. You can be a follower, an insane follower, a loyal guard, a spotter, a lookout, looking out for those who are serving. You can be serving Sonic.exe, Sonic.exe, demon pet. You're this rank if you're a wolf, cat, tiger, panther, puma, tiger, white tiger, lion, white lion, leopard, or cheetah tarian. This was the main male and gender bent version rank, but those roles have been filled. EXE has his main male and gender bent version now. Common and rank male. Bent. Okay. Oh, no. No, 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 no. It's, I forgot how fucking stupid this is. Uh, Hybrid Alpha. What's this? If you are a Hybrid Alpha, you need to do a hybrid spell. Oh, that sounds like creepy cup shit. Ooh, drawing. To draw stuff, blood and gore, or draw something, and once in a while draw something light and airy. Okay. Knew how to act book. Okay, why not? What in the fuck? What is this? What did I miss? What? This is a big fucking how to act like Tails doll and Luke Skywalker. Okay, seriously, what's happening? What kind of cursor brought to like how to act like Sonic.exe, Sonic.exe Blood Rose, Sonic the number 4 in Sonic.exe, Sonic.exe Lemon Book, how to draw, how to my zombie pictures, Sonado, uh, 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 no. Well, what's in the reading list? I want to know. Reading list, okay. Rope, okay. RP Sonic.exe. Guys, just my RP. Here's one Sonic.exe one. Enjoy. Okay. Why not? How long is it? Was that it? What is. I don't understand. This isn't his favorites. What? I don't understand what just happened. I mean, it's the best story I've read so far on Wattpad, but I'm confused. What is this? Sonamy.exe. What is this? Is it? What is this picture? What is Sonic doing? Please tell me it's something not untoward. You know, we're gonna take a look at this. Maybe taking you to the ice cap zone was a bad idea on my part. I'm gonna ignore this. Amy's point of view. Wow, such a beautiful sight. Dot spinning around the snow. Yeah, MS. What? Ames? Ames? I don't know why. I think it's supposed to be Ames, but no, that's stupid. MS is her new name. MS Paint. Sonic said, scratching behind his head. Are you okay? Sorry. Are you okay, Sonic? I said, confused. Yeah, can we sit for a minute? Sonic said, giving me a small white velvet box. Oh, Sonic! I said, opening the tear up. Sonic, it's beautiful. I love it. I said, crying and holding the gold-shaped heart locket with a picture of Sonic and me inside. Thank you. I said until I got cut off. You deserve more than this, Ames. Sonic said, depressed. No, Sonic! It's beautiful! I said, but Sonic already ran off. Sonic's point of view. I was glad to spend the day with Emma, seeing her happy and spinning around the snow, but I was afraid of being around her because of an incident that happened. Sonic, are you okay? Emma asked me nervously. Yeah, Amos, can you sit for a minute? I asked her while I was giving her small white velvet. Okay, we already read this. Let's skip this part. As the tear room, I got to the forest, I felt raging darkness swarming around me. I couldn't help it, but I was in so much pain I started to cry. My claws started to turn sharp as pin needles, quills turning dark, bloodshot eyes, and blood coming out of them. I couldn't help but laugh. Not an ordinary laugh, but an evil statin laugh. Statin! Oh no! Jesus. This is like a fucking accountant version of Satan. That would be interesting. You think Satan's good at math? I would assume so. I would assume so because I gotta keep up with all the people that comes into hell. You know, it's like in the billions. Who wants to play a game with me? I said devilishly. What was this video supposed to be? 2 years later. My rage has been coming on and off, and it's getting worse every time. I have to stay in these woods, or else I could hurt. Blushes. Anyway, I notice my teeth are getting sharper. This is more pain turning into a werehog, but I can't control it. I looked up to the sky. It was turning a blood red moon into a blood moon. It's time. Crack. I looked back. Someone's coming. I can't believe it's been 2 years since Sonic has been gone. I thought he was walking around the forest. And there's something off. There's something off about the forest. There were dead animals hanging off the trees, bushes and everywhere. I was going to throw up when I saw animal organs on the grass. Who could do such things to eat these animals? I wonder as I stepped on a branch. Crack. I hope no one heard. Scatter, scatter. Who's there? Who's there? Oh, I scarcely asked. I was walking forward when I seen his figure sleeping off in a tree. Is that Sonic? Yeah, right there, Sonic. With dubstep. Oh, please. No. Sonic, is that you? I asked. Want to play with me, my rose? The man asked with a devilish tone voice. No, thank you. I should be going now. I trying to escape, but he put his hands around me hips. You can't leave me, my rose. You can never leave me. No, let me go, you monster, please. I cried. I cried and trying to gasp for air. Fine, I'll play with you. Wait, you just gave up like that? This is like, hey, fine, I'll play with you. Good, he said with a big grin. Once we got to the area I was going to take her, I thought over my head, I can't hurt her. I need to protect her. I care about her so much I can't let her go. Blushes. I know what I have to do. God. God damn it. I just want to wish you a happy Easter. I know that some parts are small, and I apologize for that. I'm working hard so I can write more. The chapter 4 keeps shaping. Amy's POV. That was this. Hello, Father. Welcome to the stream. Satan is great at maths. He is literally the nerd who converts his name into numbers. True. Never thought about that. Where the man took me was very dark, very cold. Trust me, it feels like Antarctica in here. Anyway, I was starting to shiver when I felt something warm around me torso. If you don't know what a torso is, oh my god! Damn! How you have? Wow! I've had people explain shit in horrible stories that did need to be explained. Never before in my life has anyone thought like, torso is a bit of a technical term. Not everyone's in the medical field like I am. Not everyone's got their fucking PhD in the medical science. So let me just break this down logistically for everyone, just to make sure that everyone can keep up with my brilliant tale of love and pain. Damn. If you don't know what torso is, it's the main part of your body. I was trying to see what it was when I was getting the feeling that it was his leather jacket that he was wearing. When did he have that? Okay, whatever. I was going to thank him, but he kind of beat me to it. You're welcome, he said shyly. Oh, thank you. I started shivering my A's off. I know that might be me language. I know there might me language here, but just a heads up, there's more in the future. Oh my god, dude. What is this? I thought we grew past this kind of writing. Dom's point of view. Me and Amy were walking down the main hallway. I could tell she was scared, cold, and very confused. I felt a shiver I felt a shiver coming from Emez. I felt bad for her, so I gave her my coat. My coat is warm but heavy. You're welcome, I said as he thanked me. Thank you, she said, shivering. I know you're scared, and you don't need to feel like that. I said, I don't want to sound rude. Emez started to say, but I don't know who you are. Emez, it's me, Sonic. I said, Sonic. I ran away because I was like this, so I couldn't hurt you. His eyes turned normal. Oh, my eyes turned normal. It's Sonic, it's you! It is you! Emma started gently hugging me. My eyes turned back to bloody bloodshot. I will never let you go again, ever. Fuck. Uptown Funk. Okay. I really apologize for late notice. I've been busy a lot. Summer break. Try my hardest. Whatever. I don't care. Either right or don't. No. Amy's point of view. Since I found Sonic, or he found me, he has been acting really off. He's been staying in his room or sitting in the living room in the dark. I'm worried about him. Should I just go ask what's wrong? Or should I just leave him be? I just don't want him to flip out. Is this like a parody of Beauty and the Beast? He gets fucking kidnapped and whatnot? It feels like it. If you don't know what a torso is, I don't think you'd be old enough to read this at all, Lel. Maybe. I don't know. Then again, I'm not a medical professor, Like, my interest was in like reading, but torso, like it's two syllables. It might be too much for some people to keep up with. Like, I think it's cutting edge. I think this person's a trailblazer. Defining every single basic term is the way of the future. It's like in The Last of Us 2, where literally every single person's disability is accounted for. And the menu screen is beautiful. If you're reading this unironically, then you know what torso does. You pretty much Chris Chan. Pretty much. I'm gonna break character for a minute just to say, of all the shit people complain about in The Last of Us 2, and there's a crap ton to complain about. That's one of the few things that I think people are just like I think it's a good thing that people complain about, and that's what do you call it, the extra options for people who are deaf or blind to be able to play. I think that's cool. I think that's nice that more people can get into the game and play it, and they might not have the necessary faculties needed to do so. What was that? But now it's 1:38 p.m. and he hasn't moved from the couch. I had nothing else to do, so I sat on the other side of the couch where Sonic was. He picked up the satellite remote and switched on the channel on to Jaws. I don't mind Jaws at all. You can call me a baby, but I think Jaws is creepy and a tiny bit scary. We got to the part that I didn't like at all, and Sonic knew that. He turned towards me, and I noticed that I started to get scared. He scooted closer and held my hand. I blushed and continued to watch the movie. He also blushed and scooted towards me. I'm glad you decided to sit with me, Sonic said with a little smirk on his face. I responded with a smile. It's been over 2 years since we watched Jaws. Oh, sorry. It's been over 2 years since we watched Jaws. It has. I miss you a lot, Ames. He said, Why did you leave me, Sonic? Did I do something to make bitch, are you dense? He told you why. He told you, 2 years ago, apparently. I told you, yeah, I'm a psychotic, I'm a were-demon, and I would have killed you to death if I'd stayed around. So that's why I ran away. Why leave me, Sonic? Did I do something to make you leave? I started to tear up. Could that be the reason why he left? I always chased him. I feel stupid now. No! It wasn't you, Ames. It was me. I started to stutter a bit. Who's talking? I started to stutter a bit. Was it you? Amy's asked me with a concerned look on her beautiful face. Because after I gave you your Christmas present, I don't know why I felt so angry. I I can't control it. Done at the time. I hung my head and started to tear up. Amaz scooted closer, scooted right beside me, and gave me a gentle hug. She always tried her best to make me feel better. Everyone has your dark side, Sonic, she whispered. But I guess your dark side just took over. No, that don't try to whitewash this shit. Like, I can't remember. What was it? A bad creepypasta? Like it was like Homicide Liu, where Liu was a nice guy because he contemplated murdering his girlfriend and decided not to, and that was made to fall in love with him. Or something like that. It's like if you're with someone and they mean like, yeah, I got after we were just chilling, I got this urge to fucking slam your head into the nearest hard object or hard structure until all I could see was just your gray matter leaked across the sidewalk. But I decided not to do it because I love you. And like, oh, well, we all have our moments like that, Sonic. Don't worry. Everyone has a dark side, Sonic. She said, but I guess your dark side just took over. I guess it did, but it will never go away. Uh, you're right. You're right on a way, Ames. But mine will never go away. I guess. She gasped, a bit under her breath. So, Sonic, are you alright? You questioned me with a bit of fright. Why, I'm feeling fine, my dear. I took a long pause. Sorry, Ames. See what I mean? I gave her a hug and kiss on the cheek. She blushed and hugged huge. She huged me back. I promise. I won't be scared. I promise. Good. That's how Sonic.exe laughs, canonically. Oh God, what is this from? It was like, is this a flash that someone? Stay with me, and I promise to love you unconditionally, Ames. Okay, this almost over. Thank God. Amy's point of view. He's starting to act up again. What do? I'm sweating like a pig here. I gently try to give him a hug, but it's no use. I enjoyed the hug, Rose, but sadly it won't help me. I don't like where this is going. Sonic replied with a demonic tone of voice. I'm sorry, Sonic, I began with say with tears in my eyes. I'm so terrified. I don't know what to do to help you. I care about you. He chuckles. I care about you, but also I care about you also more than you know. But sadly, I can't help it. Help what? What are you considering doing? It's like I guess the carved up animals earlier is an indication of what he wants to do, but I don't know. He came closer and hugged me tight, but not too tight. He whispered something into my ear that I couldn't understand. I leaned forward towards Sonic and kissed his cheek. Would you like me to leave you alone? No, don't leave me, Ames. Amy's. Amez. And Sonic said as he kissed, normal tone of voice. What the fuck is this? No. I don't know how you make a mistake like this. A normal tone of voicey. He leaned in and started to kiss my neck. I leaned in and started to kiss her neck. She tastes so delicious. I could just eat her up. Oh, now we're bringing war into this. Wonderful. Yeah, but I can't hurt my dear Rose. I love her so much. I started to nibble up and down her beautiful neck. Her beautiful neck of hers. Her is. She let out a small moan. Sonic, please stop. Amaz sat while tilting her head back. Okay, I said, a concerned look at my face. I apologize. It's okay, but please don't do it again unless I say so, he said while holding my hand. I won't, Rose. You have my word. I stood up and walked toward the door. Sonic, where are you going? She asked while getting anxious. It's okay, Rose. We're going to have a little fun is all. I said, replied with a wink. Amy's point of view. I can send something's up. Okay. Wait. So you put a C where like you? How do you? This is amazing. Oh, ooh, Now we're getting to the meat and potatoes of everything. Speaking of which, I forgot. I have a like it's like a baked potato I got like 2 days ago. You go check if it's all right. I'll eat it for dinner. The baked potato and like ham. It's delicious. Uh, the Sonic's point of view. Sonic, where are you go? Oh, sorry. Sonic, where are you going? Okay, Rose, we're gonna have a little fun, is all. She could say, and you made the same mistake twice. Now, ... There will be inappropriate content. I can see the lie in his eyes. The eyes that can see into my soul. He probably knows what I am thinking. But I'm thinking this. I try to get up and pull him away from the door. He gives me a dirty look. Sonic, I know what you're trying to do. Kill people. But please don't. I'll care for you. Please don't. I say, crying my heart out. Okay, my Rose. But you're gonna have to let me... but you're gonna let me have a little sweetness. That voice hurts my throat. He said. He licked his lips and gently picked me up bridal star, brought me to his bedroom. Sonic, I said if I wanted to. I started crying now. Now, Amez. now, Amez. If you escape, I'll totally kill all your family. I gasped at what he said, and he threw me into the fluffy mattress. I chuckled. He chuckled and ripped off my shirt. I cried my heart out. Was Jesus fucking Christ! Oh my God! This is what I was expecting was going to happen, but I thought there was going to be a little more tact than this. He was going to rape me. He was going to rape me. What do I do? I have to get out of here. I'm so scared. His long, slimy tongue rubbed on my stomach. Rubbed my sauce stomach. It felt so disturbing. My sentiments exactly. I honestly don't know how to describe it. Sexual content. I'm gonna make you scream, and you're gonna love it. He screamed. I tried to kick him in the face, but it didn't work. He turned around and started to hug my bra. What is this? Oh my God! Fucking Britney Spears. Sonic, please stop! Don't do this! I screamed on top of my lungs, but he didn't stop. Look at what I've done. I'm a monster. Look at what I've done. I'm a monster. How could you love me for this? Tossing my clothes, I put it on and hugged him. Sonic, difference is a track. I love you, and it's crazy you all still do this after. You're my hero. You're loving my life. I need you every day. You don't know how much you mean to me. I teared up also. Sonic passed a tissue and went for one himself. Amez, from the bottom of my dark little heart, please accept my apology. I want to be with you every step of our lives. And like I said, Zinta, I can't control this. This has to be a troll. This has to be a fucking troll. Shoniku, I understand. Everyone has a dark side. I like kissing cheek. I love you too, Amez. I love you too. One person. No, wait, hold on. Like the first thing, like, oh, righteous indignation. Like, there's no excuse. He tried to rape you. Why are you okay with this? But that song, though, lol. Oh God. Apologies. Song's POV. But I guess you can never forgive me for what I did. He said regret. She knows my secret. She knows about almost everything. What happens if she hates me now? What happens if she... Sonic, I'm sorry. For what, my Rose? You did nothing wrong. It's all my fault. It's my fault that you're hurt. It's my fault that you're now scared for life. Thanks to me, your life is ruined. I knew she would think I'm an asshole, just an asshole of a hedgehog. Sonic, listen to me clearly. I love you and I need you in my life. You don't know how much you mean to me. You're strong, kind, sweet, and protective. And more words, like, protective relative to what? Like, is he just like, yeah, he's a rapist, but he protects me from the other super rapists in the neighborhood? Like, at least it's just like regular vaginal penetration. If it was like one of those super rapists, they would have like made me bite down on the curb while they fucked me with a piece of rhubarb. What the fuck is this? I know that you regret what you did, and I understand. I'll forgive you, but it will be hard to gain more trust. Is this them trying to backpedal this shit? It's like, oh, I think it's kind of, in hindsight, it's kind of messed up that that the victim was consoling a rapist, and like, oh well, now she's being more stern. He's like, okay, we're still together, but you're gonna have to earn some brownie points, mister. Take out that trash and wash the dishes, and then maybe then I might consider, like, if like overlooking this whole rape thing, attempted rape thing. Excuse me, Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe I can't believe I actually forgave him. Now everyone will hate me for what I did. I knew it was a mistake. Good thing I had bottles of liquors in my basement. Amy's, what the fuck? What is this? What? What? It's Jesus. What is happening here? So the implication is what? It's a good thing. It's bad that I forgave my rapist, but at least I have enough alcohol to drown out the weight of my poor decision. Is that what is basically being said here? Jesus. It's like, this ain't even victim blaming. This is victim apathy. It's like, yeah, he attempted to rape me, and the water is wet, the sky is blue. The fuck was this? I mean, this is a change of pace, and it was high energy. Like, it was pretty good. What else is this person writing? What in the fuck is this? No! Good gravity falls out of this, you bastard! When bad boys turn good. Oh, what the fuck? What happened? Oh, shit. I don't know how this got on my touchpad. I should probably use the fucking mouse. That's what it's here for. Bad boys go good. My art book. Oh wait, did they actually draw this though? I can't tell this is like favorite things or actual shit that they drew. I want to see. Okay, I don't want to see anymore. I'm getting out of here, leaving. Uh, please ask me, Amy Rose, anything that comes to your mind, but please. Oh, let's get into this. Let me see. Q&A. Let's see. What the fuck is with these music choices? Have you ever hit Scourge with your hammer? Scrooge McDuck. Scratches back at it, yeah, a lot, but those are still evil and such. Would you run away from home, Scrooge movies? So good question. I'd probably stay in movies unless Sonic would be bothered and Scroogey any longer. No. Okay. Oh no. No. Why? All of you people are the same. You are cut from the same cloth. What factory is producing you? What country? What country is churning out you people in droves? Fucking repugnant. No, I'm not. I'm not entertaining that any longer. It was funny when Little Hoodlum because it was so unexpected. I'm not entertaining Scorny's books. Wait, is this the same fucking dipshit that did this? You favorited this? Oh, you little. What is this? This is a very peculiar click here on Wattpad. How to draw? Okay. No. Let's see how to draw, everybody. Mostly Sonic Macabre World, so they can know how to draw Sonic.exe. I'll be showing how to draw Sonic.exe first. Okay, well, first draw Sonic, except make his irises red and his eyes black. There you go. Do not copy my styles of how I draw. Do not copy my works unless used as reference picture. How long ago was this? Oh, go fuck yourself, Bo. Sonic.exe. First you, yeah, okay. I feel you. Then you draw stupid like non-asymmetrical ears. Okay. Draw the ears, pupil, glowing mouth. Draw. I think that's supposed to be pointing, and one arm where the bicep is bulging, as if Kenshiro rolled through and struck a nerve, and he's starting to expand. Then finish off by giving him. Okay, let's see. I'm not really learning a lot here. That giant bicep is still there. I thought they would correct that. Anything new? Oh my god! This piece of shit. Fucking Brover from, oh yeah. I forgot about that. Okay. I just reminded myself of something, so I'm not ending the stream, but I'm gonna be setting up a new stream live for next week. And I'll do it later. I'm going to be doing a live reading of what's it called? Fucking Pokemon Dead Channel 2, because I just found out that there was an official sequel, and I hate God. It's just so you know that God hates me. I haven't covered it for Classic Pasta Critiques because no. Oh my god. Oh god, Jesus fucking Christ. Rick X Reader. What is what is people's obsession with fucking 80-year-old fictional? Oh god damn it. Leave Ed's world alone. Hasn't that man suffered enough? God, I miss Ed Gold. He was a treasure. I teach brother. Draw brother. See, it starts out passable. Okay. Draw the cheeky. Okay, this looks kind of cool so far. What? I can't see you. That giant. You see, you had it. You actually had a neat thing in the head, and then this body looks all fucked up. Do not copy this. Next is Amy Rose. I can't read any more of your edgelord bullshit, sir. Sign is Amy. Okay. Well, this has been a productive evening thus far. Don't you guys think so? Don't you agree? Hasn't this been dapper? Haven't you guys learn a lot? Well, oh wait, hold on. Sonic.exe. BR. Sorry, BR. I'm gonna shit. I'm gonna shit if something comes up. Legit. No, nothing? You mean to tell me that people don't know about the also popular story Pokemon Dead channel? Hold on. I forgot like how. No, apparently not. Oh, what if you met Sonic.exe? Okay, why not? What is this? The bad boy stole my bra. Don't you hate it when that happens? You're sitting down, minding your own business, chilling in the crib, playing some Tetris, and then so the bad boy strolls up, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Big Daddy rolls up into your hood, and then he kicks down your door, and he snatches your bra, and like he skedaddles, like he's okay. Hound do. Oh, he's staring directly at me. He wants a piece of my goodies. Oh no. I'm going home to hang out with Sonic. Sorry, you, the listener, are going home to hang out with Sonic, as you typically do, listeners. He called you earlier, something that he had to talk to you about. He said it was urgent. As you were walking, you could feel in your eyes, burning a hole in the back of your head. Well, sorry, you could feel eyes burning a hole in the back of your head. You turn around, nothing. You shrug as you walked up to Sonic's door. You knocked. Waited a few minutes. Sonic, it's Deborah. It was weird. Hold on. It's the epic tabby cat. It's the epic tabby cat. That's weird. He would have opened the door by now. As you went to knock again, Sonic opened the door. The epic tabby cat, come in. He held the door open for. He says whole name. It's like the artist formerly known as Prince or a Tribe Called Quest. It doesn't work unless you say the whole thing. He held the door open for you, a fake smile on his face. He opened the door, and his quills were messy, and he had black under his eyes. Sonic, are you okay? You ask as you go through the door. What? Oh yeah, I'm fine. He smiled meekly. You walk in and sit on the couch. So, what did you say was so urgent, you asked? He was very fidgety. He kept looking down toward the ground. Okay, you remember last night when I had too much to drink? I love where this is going. Uh, he was on the couch sitting next to you now. Yeah, I remember. Well, I did something wrong. Never mind. He held his face in his hands. You can tell me anything, you know that. You went to place your hands on his shoulder. He tensed and took his face out of his hands. Epic Tabby Cat, please take your hand off. His voice changed and it becoming dark, and he stood up and kneeled down in front of him. Please, Sonic, just tell me what's going on. All in one swift move, you're pinned to the wall. Sonic holding you up by your hips, hands above your head. I told you shouldn't have touched me. So, Sonic, what are you doing? You screeched, blushing. I'm sorry, Epic Tabby Cat. You made me do this. His face changing, his smile becoming bigger, his eyes, they were black. There were just red orbs in the middle. Sonic? His smile, and it was evil, and those teeth, they looked like knives! Epic Tabby Cat, oh, you sweet. Epic Tabby Cat, Sonic is no longer here. Only EX... Okay, are people aware that EXE is not some fancy name that the brilliant mind known as JC the Hyena, like that's some brilliant kind of name he came up with? Do they think it's like Walter or MF Doom, where it's like some unique and like name that's just spelled in all caps? It's a file extension, you plebeians. He chuckled in a devilish way. He licked your cheek, making your way down to your neck. I found you. And with that, you blacked out. Well, there go the wolfies. Oh, god damn! Look at this shit. Well, sitting in my room, my big-ass t-shirts and my boy shirts, underwear does not sound too good right now. So, if I'm being honest, yes, TF it is. I want you to rape me! Rape me! Look, I'm dating Sonic.exe and creepypasta Amino because Tails Jaw cheated on me. I'm actually dating someone called Tails on Sonic.exe Amino. What the fuck is Amino and why do I hate it? Let me see. Oh man, don't get raped. One of the worst things that happened. Yes! Wait a minute. Who are you to judge, Laughing Jack fan? To talk about, yeah, rape is a pretty horrible thing to happen. Sonic.exe is horny. This is creepy nostalgia. I'm looking at these comments. I didn't expect this shit right here. This shit right here. As you woke up, you were in a large bed with black. Oh god damn, black sheet. Hello, you feeling nervous? Hello, bizarre Blaziken. Chilling. I'm just gonna pick random voices I see in chat or random names I see in chat. Like Sonic.exe is notorious. Like he's running through. He's not into monogamous relationships. He's just got many side pieces. You guys can hang your hat on that now. Who's there? Just feeling a little worried, but you feel like you heard that voice before. It's me, Sonic. You step out of the shadows into the room. You gasp. EXE. You see smirk ravenly. Would you like an explanation? You hesitate. Yes, an explanation. He just smiles. Evilly. Well, last night I got drunk. See, I thought it was like, I saw the word drunk and like, you got drunk and I slipped something in your drink. You're gonna be walking funny for the next year or so after everything I did to you last night. Well, that night I got drunk and did some bad things. That's, oh. He's talking as he begins to rub your dye. You pull away. He gives you an evil glare. Anyway, I met someone, and we made a deal. If I gave him Sonic's soul, he would give me all the power. Who did what? Okay. This is a random somebody? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I'm sorry. See, I just noticed my microphone's rolling up against my shirt sleeve. I'm like leaning on my elbows. If I gave him Sonic's soul, he would give me all the power in the world. He stands up. He stands is capitalized. So I'm starting to think that the man that Sonic ran into was Dio, who was like, "Hey, some dickhead and his friends are coming to Egypt to kill me. Let me shoot you with his arrow, and you're my bodyguard now, and I'll give you a lot of money. Gotta protect me from a Frenchman, an old man, a camel jockey, and a fucking angsty 15-year-old." Camel jockey sounds politically incorrect, but I don't think Dio would. Dio seems like the kind of person who wouldn't care about that at all. Sounds up in front of you smirking. That means I got power that I was giving to. Oh. Sonic.exe is Sonic Stan. That's canon now, lol. He pushes you. Oh god. He stands in front of you, smirking. That means the power I was given has a crazy sex drive. He pushes you down the bed, making you gasp. Scoop further back into the bed. He takes his shirt out to reveal his very attractive six-pack. What are you doing? I freaked out as he crawled towards you. You want a full explanation, right? He grabbing your wrist. He's struggling to get away. Well, yes, but I didn't think you would do this. You scream as his fate gets closer. Shh, it's all right. I want a taste. His demonic voice scaring the hell out of you. Please stop! You beg, his muscle coming towards your neck. You found a sweet spot and you couldn't back hold on you wanted. I found your weak spot, he whispers, licking the spot. Don't worry, Angel. This only hurt a lot. This is short, but I can't think of anything. Also, it's late. Thanks for reading. A smiley face. Accidentally open Audacity. Let's close this. We're trying to focus on unwanted vaginal penetration or anal penetration. We never know. Whoop! Yes, fuck me up. It's good old fashioned cum slut here. No thanks. I'll be seeing you. I would rather do it with Donald Trump. I mean, at least with that, you got some bragging rights reward. Let me see. Cornelius Whitlock. I knew everything Sonic.exe. This is Cornelius Whitlock. Here I know everything about Sonic.exe. He's the master of the cultist Vex. I'm actually going to look that up and see if that's true. Something tells me that that actually is true. Hold on. I'm going to go onto the high-tech device known as Twitter. And let me see this. Oh. I just found a boxer. For Cornelius Whitlock versus Grade Jackson. Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. No, just there's a boxer named Cornelius Whitlock. Is he any good? Let me see his. I'm curious now. I like boxing. Let me see his record. This is important to me. This is important to the story. You people don't even understand. What's his record? Oh, two wins, 3 wins and 2 losses. Both of those wins were by KO, and that one of those losses by KO. That's not terrible. Well, okay, well, he kind of retired early. So yeah, the story takes place in apparently a failed professional boxer, is a cult of X CEO apparently. Lemon warning. Lemon time, don't get mad at me, I'm not the best at these, but listen one long and detailed. Listen to the song. You live the spot over and over. You're desperately trying to keep your moans from escaping. You like this? Chuckled the demonic voice. But no. You have no choice but to lay your head back and arch your head. Looks like you are. Who's bro goblin gamer? He whispers in your ear, pulling back the what? Oh, his clothes or her? I don't know. Pulling back the behind it, straddling your hips, and you felt his little friend on you. Wow. Please stop, son. I mean, EXE. You shouted, but afraid he would hurt you. Don't worry. You corrected yourself. I will kill you for it. His evil smirk growing wider, he pulled your arms above your head, holding them down in one hand. You're so shocked you couldn't move. I don't think you'll be needing this anymore. His red orb shining bright as ever, as he took his glove off and started ripping your what does FC stand for? Ripped your butt plug off. Why not? Your hairpiece off. Stop, please! Your screams are very enjoyable. I guess I will have to punish you now, then. His eyes making contact with yours, you close your eyes tight, waiting. You open your eyes to see that your hairpiece off, exposing your underwear. You smell good, bro goblin gamer. I could just eat you. Wait, oh my god, we're getting into war? Wait, I'm already going to. He spoke evilly with loud laughter. You shook, and you shivered. All those words escaped. He ripped your panties off. You screamed, pulling your legs up to close them, moving away from him. Get over here! He grabbed your leg, roughly pulling them apart. No, stop! He used his powers to hold your arms down, and he held your legs apart. You were still screaming and crying. His long, slimy tongue came out and licked your rose. But you shivered at his touch. Surprisingly, you didn't know, but small moans were escaping. You taste good. You were shivering, nervous about what was to come next. He stood up, demanding you get on your knees. Get over her right now! He grabbed you off the bed, you struggling. Who? Get over her right now. He grabbed you off the bed. You can't have all the fun. He smirked, dropping his... Why is Sonic wearing boxers? Dropped his boxers, exposing his 10-inch length. You... Okay, I'm a professional. Let me take a few drinks of coffee right now. Okay. 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 I can do this. You gulped, looking up with pleading eyes. You were too afraid to move away. He grabbed the back of your head and moved you towards it. Open your open your mouth. You reluctantly open your mouth, taking some in. That feels good. He stepped his head back. A few minutes, he pulled your head off his leg. No, for some real fun. You silently yelped. Help! As you scooted across the floor, he came closer. Your back was against the wall. He picked you up, so you pushed against the wall aggressively. Please, I beg you, Sonic, this isn't you. He slammed his lips into yours. Don't say that. Don't say that name ever again. You had tears streaming down your face. You felt the razor-like teeth against your neck hard. Ow, 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 fuck, ow, ow, damn it. You screeched. You let go. Now, let's. Before he could finish, his face changed. He let go, holding his head. He fell to the floor, yelping. Stop, mortal, as he went to get a better look. It's gonna stop here, make you suspicious. I was wondering what you're gonna write. Also felt making a girl happy. Rise. Well, let me see. 10 look at this. 10 inches. 10 inches. Excuse me. Oh, 10 inches. Where was it? Rape whistle, rape whistle. I like how comment might be offensive. Wattpad is where you can like have this on the I think it's automatic for potentially offensive comments, and then they let this shit up here hang. Am I the only one thought of Scorpion? That was my joke, fucker. Just fuck me, EXE. Let's see. Plays blood, sweat, and tears. No, for the love of God, stop this literally rape. You're alright by me, Knife from Sport. You're a good person, I like you. You need Jesus.exe. He's Dr. Phil. Who the fuck is this? This is radiant. Sorry it's a little late. As you got closer, he whipped his head towards you. His red orb slowly. After talking about his 10-inch length, I don't want to hear about his orbs. His red orb slowly disappearing in a beautiful green gemmed eyes. Look, even if I could get past the attempted rape and shipping thing of Sonic.exe, I can't get past you referring to. Hold on. Look at. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that eye. Doesn't that look like the eye of a man you could fall in love with? Wattpad equally, if not more, degenerate than Twitter. You know what? Let me look that. Just because you said that, I gotta look up something. No, hold on. I'll open up a separate tab because I want to keep this on. Please, please, God, if there is a loving God, I won't find what I think I'm gonna find. Okay. Okay, everything seems to be alright. Is that what's his name from? Oh, that's Cars. Keep your degenerate shit away from JoJo. I was about to say it doesn't deserve it, but it's kind of weird. No, I don't see anything about cuties on Wattpad. Thankfully. I don't know. Twitter's a special breed of scumminess. If only because the way it's basically ran, it almost encourages like insular thinking and It's really annoying. I can't stand Twitter. I got Twitter to keep up with certain. I now I think about. I only got Twitter to really keep up with Iron Sheik because Iron Sheik is a treasure, and I'm gonna be heartbroken the day that he passes away. Uh, what was it? Where was I? Sonic? You asked White Eye. The father. I didn't hurt you, did I? I didn't hurt you, did I? So he stuttered, wide eyed. You stood on your knees in much pain. The father, I didn't hurt you, did I? He said, turning his body towards you. Before you could respond, he lunged towards you, basically attacking you. The father, I'm so sorry! He pulled his eyes out. Unlike the Sonic you know, he was crying. Sonic, it's okay. That wasn't even you, he sniffed. He let go. Sonic, he smashed his lips against yours and you were shocked. The kiss lasted for minutes. The father, you need to stay away from me, he huffed after the long kiss. But Sonic, but nothing! Please, I don't want to. His eyes widened, his body shook. Sonic, you skidded one. Get out of here, the father! He screamed. Sonic, please! You cried. You stood up, going to hug him. He swung his arm out and hit you, which caused you to fly backwards, hitting the wall. You were very lightheaded. With a hazy glare looking at Sonic, you faintly see him curled up. So. You started your throat burning. You looked to see it staring at you. It was back. EXE! 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 You leave Sonic alone! You scream. You scream. Stop! The father! Run away! Sonic's voice echoed in your head. You got up and sprinted towards the door. You were so close. EXE scratched your back, leaving a huge burn across it. As you were running out of the room was the house was dark. Very dark. You could barely see. The father. It's me. Indeed, I do need to stay away from this guy. Yes, most people do. The father. It's me, Sonic. Are you going to help him, the father? Come on. Come on, be a pal. What's one attempted rape between friends? You heard Sonic's voice and followed it to a door and stairs, laying down. You reluctantly went downstairs. The father! You heard wait, what? You heard Amy's voice? Uh-oh. All of a sudden, the lights turned on, and there they were. Amy, Vivian, Myosi, and Sally. The father, behind you! Before he could act, big arms grabbed you roughly. Want to play a game with me, the father? You felt the ESC's breath on your neck. Please stop, you yelled, feeling the burning on your back get strong. Just relax. Having you heard when you fainted from the pain in your back. Sorry it's too short. The next time will be detailed, but maybe a little gory / lemon. I don't know what you guys decide next. I am going to kill Sonic.exe and free Sonic. No matter what Sonic.exe do, I will always keep fighting. I feel so bad for this. I feel so bad for Sonic and his body. Just a user for Sonic like EXE that could use that cause severe depression. That dog's meowing outside. The dog's the cat. What is this? Is that what's her name from Witcher 2? Or The Witcher? I could be wrong. I've only played Witcher 3, and I haven't even come close to finishing it. Anyone who's ever played Witcher 1 and 2, are they any good? Like, are they as good as The Witcher 3? The Witcher 3 actually, like, I was expecting like just some standard AAA overhyped release, but the story and the environment, everything, like, it surprised me by how much it got me to care. His pal. I woke up chained to a wall. Okay, I need a more voice. Who's Quilted Live? He already left, but why not? Quilted Live! You heard a weak voice, blurry eyes. Amy! You whispered and shouted. Just then, you heard two male voices. I want I want that one! You heard a deep voice barely whisper. I'll take that one off your hands. We can have her together. You heard the voices chuckle. You saw two shadows coming towards you. Vivian was hyperventilating. Amy was about to pass out. All of a sudden, Sonic.exe was up in your grill. Ah, I see you've awoken, quilted life. The breath on the crease of your neck. You turn to see Scrooge McDuck. I know it's Scourge, whatever. Scourge. He was eyeing Vivian like a hot. That's this guy, right? I only know about him. Like I've never read any of the Sonic Archie comics. I just know about this character because like someone like mentioned it in a was in a creepypasta before. Like, oh, Scourge. I'm like, who the fuck is Scourge? And apparently, it's like green evil Sonic with a jacket. From an alternate, I think alternate universe or some shit. I want to be an author, and I'm not sure if I should be said that the author gets that this stuff gets attention because it's easy. No, you shouldn't, because I don't know. Like, it's all a matter of being able to cater to an audience. What say what you want about this website? Like, I think it like fosters low expectations and delusions of grandeur, like saying that these, this is my book. This is my book that I will publish, and some of them even go so far as to name actors they want to appear in it. But the whole point of this website is to basically find an audience that you can cater that basically cater to your own tastes and whatnot. It's all a matter of knowing which platforms to essentially promote yourself on. So you shouldn't get disheartened. Like shit like this takes off, but that's because it's on a website that enables it to do so. And like it's disheartening, but it's all a matter of demographics. So, like I hate when people talk about it, but it's important because if you want to succeed, that's you gotta always have the best shit like that in mind. I don't know. Like again, this is like a layman talking. I'm not a published author myself. I want to publish some written work, but I understand the reality of the situation. He was eyeing. I'm just happy to be working. Period. At all. He was eyeing Vivian like hot. Please don't touch me, Scourge. He was cowering because because they were so tall that you guys look short. Hey, hey, little princess, don't be scared. He said, lifting her chin up one hand and holding her wrist. He looked so scared. Quilted life. Don't worry. He's a pal of mine. He stickered, locking eyes with yours. He looked towards Vivian. Now, why don't we get the ropes off of him? He smiled, but in an evil sort of manipulating way. And he got her out. She fell to his chest. Thank you, Scourge. Her eyes were no longer dull. I'm glad I wouldn't thank me just yet. He's picking her up and slamming her against the wall. Scourge, stop it! Amy screamed. Shut the hell up! EXE screamed, walking her. Who is the... Hey, EXE, why don't we teach you a lesson along with Vivian? Scrooge, I'm trying to go for like a fucking Andrew Dice Clay, and I'm far off the mark. Here's what you can do. If you want to read my first creepypasta, I want you to read it. It's on creepypasta.com. I submitted it. It's ranked lower than Jeff the Killer. And I say this sincerely, it's because it deserves to, because it's so horrible. If you want to get an idea of how bad of a writer I am and why I don't like publish stuff as often as I used to, go to creepypasta.com, and the story is called The Plague Artist. And it was my attempt to make a new popular character. And that's one of the reasons why I rail against it so hard. Because I'm one of the people that fell into the line of thinking where I don't want to tell a good story. I just want people to like my really cool super OC character. It's so neat and awesome, guys. So yeah, I'm tempted to read it for the channel just to laugh at. I don't know. Like, I want to bring someone like one of the gang on there, not tell them about it at all. It's too late now because it's said on the channel. I want to bring them on and not tell them that I wrote it, so we can like lay into it and not hold back. And then at the end, I reveal like, yeah, that's me. At the end, I wrote this piece of shit. It's DXE. EXE, stop! You're hurting her. I will fuck EXE, stop! You're hurting her! I screamed. He charged toward you. I will personally penetrate you if you don't keep your mouth shut. And if you cooperate, I won't have ask Scrooge for assistance. Oh my god. He whistled in your face. So Scrooge, Vivian yells. Hey, shut up, little princess, so you're gonna get hurt. The green hedgehog growled, biting her neck roughly. Just as ESC was about to slap you, he started to change back. Vivian started to bite. Scrooge started Vivian turned towards Sonic. I'm out of here. I'll deal with you later. He smirked at Vivian, leaving out the door. Authors quilted life. Amy, Amy squeaked. It's all right, Amy. After this, Sonic stood up like a drunken man. Amy, Vivian, quilted life. He started to stutter and cry. It's all right, Sonic. Why isn't there so many people on Wattpad.com that casually write like, yeah, it's okay, buddy. We all have a little bit of rape in us every now and again. Don't worry, it happens. What the I know that apparently, it's, I guess, like, people have rape fantasies apparently. Like, it's a real thing. But at the same time, I didn't think it would be this frequent on a website where the majority of people writing these stories are minors. It's weird. It's weird, and it's disconcerting because this is our future. I want you people to burn that into your head, your minds. This is the future. These are the people that we're gonna leave behind, leave the future towards. We're handing the keys off to them, so they can. I think about that sometimes. I really do. I actually, honest to God, think about it. Like, I think about the shit that my great grandfathers and my great grandmothers and my ancestors went through and struggled and fought for in order to make sure that life is easier for their next of kin. My fucking dad on my father's side, my great granddad. No, it was my granddad on my father's side. You know, I'm not saying this for any browning points, but he was hung in Alabama, and my godfather on my granddad on my mom's side, the stories that he could tell, like, some of them are like too personal. And then I think about me, and what do I have to say about how hard my life is? Like, I had to work a double shift at a minimum wage job, and it was really stressful. Like, that's the shit I'm gonna pass on to my kids, and then one of my kids gonna be like, "Damn, I'm venting here." These are the thoughts that run through Naji's head sometimes. Where were we? We're back. Oh yeah, back to the rape, the casual rape apology. Uh, sorry to stutter and cry. It's all right, Sonic. Almost as if she didn't really mean it. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't control it when he comes and goes. Pretty soon he's gonna have full control. Looking at us all three. Sonic don't. So Sonic.exe had enough time to incapacitate all three of these bitches and go over and call the phone like, Scourge, my nigga. We're gonna have another rape party. Come on over and let's piss in the eyes of God. And it was like, okay, home dog, I'll be right there. And Sonic was sitting, waiting for his friend to come over. And here we are. But, like, I can't control it, guys. Seems like you didn't try that hard. Last time you got out of it almost instantaneously. It took a little bit of, like, a scare to do it. But this time, you had hours. Unless Scourge lives, I don't know, like you live in a college campus and Scourge lives downstairs and you don't smell a rotting body for 3 weeks. I'm gonna get you guys out. Sorry. Sonic, no need to beat yourself up. We know this is hard for you. Your scratchy voice cooed. I'm gonna get you guys out. And Sonic said, I'll get Amy. You get, Bizarre Blaziken. Vivian suggested that since he was already out, and Sonic walked up to you and you had the urge to kiss him, you shouldn't kiss in front of Amy. She might flip. I'd be more concerned with the fact that you shouldn't kiss me because I've attempted to rape you at least 3 times. Uh, don't trigger the demon, the rape demon that's inside me. What the fuck is this? I don't. I called the other guys too. I don't feel safe or really alone. He said, beautiful green glossy eyes. All right, I'll call Shadow. Is it? And I will call RJ. Amy smirked, looking up at the girls waiting, and Vivian scouted her. That's all right, girl, smiling at me. No problem, Sonic. Then Sonic comes over, like, hey, where my bitch is at? Like, no, Shadow, you're supposed to be an anti-villain. Well, yeah, exactly. I'm an independent rapist. Like, all. Anyone else want to participate in this? Anyone else want to jump aboard the fucking Epstein train? Guys, it's getting late. Who's RJ? Let's call it a night. His arm wrapped around Amy. I agree. Vivian was fast asleep in his lap. Thank you for coming tonight. You guys know where the guest rooms are to get some. What? Wait, what? So they're all just staying the night and just staying here? It's like, okay, well, this person. I didn't think about it. I think this person looks familiar. Have I read this before? I think I have. She was holding RJ's hand. Night, Faker. While Vivian, holding Vivian bridal style. Night. You and Sonic said at the same time. You blushed. You stood up and stretched. Sonic, am I sleeping to you tonight? You asked, still yawning as Rose Tomato. Yeah, only if you want to. He said, smile. I wouldn't mind. He caught you by purpose and picked you up bridal style. And you giggled. He chuckled. You guys made it to the bedroom. We laid you down on the bed. Do you need changing into? You said, yeah. You blushed, looking away. He took off his shirt, and you watched him intently smile. He smirked. Here! He tossed his shirt over to you. You can wear this! You turned around so you could change. You changed to a shirt, not certain that the hedgehog was peeking. Hoo-wee, look at that little sexy little thing! And your Sonic hollered playfully. You blushed madly, smirking. Oh, stop it. I'm not as sexy as you. What the? Literally. 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 The last, like, maybe 2 or 3 paragraphs ago, you had you chained up to a wall with his friend coming over as if it's like some kind of slave auction where they're getting ready to brand you and send you off to Pleasure Island. What about those curves? And there's a line along the waist. And these thighs, man, they're just as good. You rubbed your thigh up and down. Mm-hmm, was all you could say. And these. You see Jones' forehead in the chest, almost motorboating your boobs. Sonic! You giggled. Alright, I'm done. Let's get some sleep. He smirked and plopped into the blankets. We'll come on now. Don't be shy. He patted the bed next to it. Shyness is not a matter of it. It's justified caution. I'm staying in the same room as you with this whistle, and if you so much as look at me a certain way, I'm blowing this shit and I'm taking out my mace. Because that's an entirely justified reaction to everything that just happened. Like about an hour ago. Let's see, the father. The rape demon's aside. I was thinking this earlier, but it's a good thing that Jacob isn't here. Talking about Jaws probably would have set him up. Yeah, probably. For some reason, Jacob doesn't want to join me reading Wattpad stories. I don't know what's wrong with him. I think it's some mentally wrong with him. I think it's because he's British. I'm so sorry it's late. School's messing me up. I have DD's why. My shadow senpai. What? Motor rocket? What? What are you talking about? Was this like a typo where there's a motor rocket the boobs? That would be great. Night terrors. You were running for your life. Ripped clothes, smelled dirt, and stale blood on your skin. He was getting there pretty quick. Oh my god. Speaking of Jacob flipping. Author's, your character's name. Come here. I just want to bash your head in. The voice was getting closer and the lights were getting dimmer. Leave me alone! Desperately running out of breath. You were running and you looked back to see if there's anyone there. No one. You didn't stop running, that's for sure. All of a sudden you knocked into something hard. Falling on your back from the hard blow. There stood their face of your nightmare. EXE. EXE had a menacingly evil glare and smile. Oh, it's okay, sweetie. It's me, Sonic. He's sitting, lying to manipulate you. No, you're not my Sonic. Your voice deeper than normal. I like that. I like how your voice changes when you talk to me. He's He said as his claws come out from behind his back. Oh, come on. I just want to rip your body to shreds. Don't be a dick about it. An evil laugh was added to the end of it. Meanwhile, while in the meantime you were tossing and turning in your sleep, moaning and I never heard while in the meantime. I've never heard that phrasing before in my entire life. It's probably just trauma from being single. It's just probably the trauma from being single in his 30s. It still haunts him to this day. No, he's got Gemma, and that's a Gemma. Like I said, Gemma's one of the lads, so it's like a bromance, and the bromance, in my eyes, is the most sacred thing possible. I mean, you can have plenty of women, you can put plenty of hoes, but a bromance is a once in a lifetime thing. Sonic, don't! Sonic, don't! You shout, scooting away. Don't call. Sorry, Sonic, don't! You shout, scooting away. Don't call me Sonic! He shouts and he pounced on you, and you wake up. Your sweaty body, and your body sweaty, something spaghetti, and your lunges, gasping for air. Sonic! You shout, not realizing he's there. What's your face? It's alright, calm down, I'm here. His voice calms as he rubs your arm. Was it a nightmare? Yes. So, fucking sentence structure. Was it a nightmare? He asked, pushing back down the bed slowly and softly. Yes, you go. Do you want to talk about it? You sound obviously worried. You smile and frown now. You just shake your head and wrap your arms around his torso. And by the way, for those who don't know, the torso is the upper part of the body. It's like it's the thing that your arms are connected to, and beneath your torso is your stomach, and attached to your stomach is your hips, and your hips are typically what your I had to break it down because the last story that I read taught me that some people don't know these technical terms, these heavy technical terms. So I want to take a note of that writer's book. You mumble out loud, sniffles escaping. Of course, author's note. Of course, YN. Of course, YMS, your movie sucks. Sonic's smile returns as he cuddles you. Fucking dogs is okay by me. Nah. Hours went by, and you have fallen asleep. Sonic has woken, his body twitching. As slowly and calmly as he could, he gets out of bed and stood in the corner of the room, fighting off EXE. Sonic was no match and lost control. EXE was now full of control. He stares at you now in your sleep, thinking about how beautiful your insides would look if spilled anywhere. Well, on the other side of EXE, he just wanted your body as a host, as his new queen. He lays down on Sonic's side of the bed, waiting for you to roll over so he can cuddle you. You never rolled as the sun over as the sun. Oh, wait, you were just waiting? It's like I'm gonna do untoward things to this person if they rolled over, and only if it's a matter of it's a code of ethics. I gotta abide by that. This nigga sat on the bed for hours until the sun came up. That's amazing. He said the same dude that was willing to rip the panties off and and I don't know how many analogies I can have for rape. I don't have many because this is not something that's on my mind often, believe it or not. You had to let Sonic back in the daytime. He had to let Sonic back in the daytime. He let Sonic come back, but after something was telling him that he wished he never spoke about it, Sonic was back. He looked around, staring at you now. I love you so much. He cries, quietly giving you a bunch of kisses on your cheek and forehead. You just remember, he made her fucking deep throat him earlier too, and now he's gun shy. Where did this come from? You smile in your sleep, and he waking up to the kisses. He quickly wipes a tear and looks away with breath. Morning, Sonic. Uh, what he didn't realize was Sonic goes down and rips Sonic's shirt off, leaving him in his boxers. Let you're doing this on purpose. Where's my coffee? And I'll drink the rest of this here coffee. Excuse me, everybody. Yeah, I didn't make enough. This is like half a pitcher of coffee. It's still warm. Thank God for this thermos, or else I would be up Poops Creek without a paddle. Morning, Sonic. Awesome. Sadly, he couldn't hide his morning. I forgot what I just walked back into. Sadly, he couldn't hide his morning wood. You blushes. You blushes as how at how big he really was. Sonic, UX pinging down there. He looks down confused and blushes madly, tripping on the floor to find some pants. Hey, wild card, fuck. My sentiments exactly. I don't care. I don't care if I hate Five Nights at Freddy's. What? What? Okay. She has idea. Yes, I did assume your gender. What in the fuck? Are people just fucking insane on this website? There's, I'm looking around to see like on the author's notes. No mention of Five Nights at Freddy's. Or maybe hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Was there a video on this one? I thought there was like a video company, like some music or something from Five Nights at Freddy's. Hey, that first game was pretty good. And no, I thought the first game was good, and that's it. No, VR is pretty cool. Actually, like I think virtual reality games are inherently more scary though. I honestly like seriously. I'd only in all seriousness, I like the first Five Nights at Freddy's before all the lore shit took over. I think two is terrible. I think three no two is bad. Three is terrible in my opinion. Four kind of derivative. Sister Location unnecessary, and I think they went too far with the comedy. That's kind of what I liked about like I liked the first game for its the very subtle comedy, where the company being so immoral that they don't really care about your. They're more concerned with cutting corners than your safety. But that was funny when it's implied, and then they just make it a entire thing where you literally have to crawl to the vents in his new place, and it's like it's like making too much of a basic joke. Enough of that. Let's enough about Five Nights at Freddy's. Back to secrets. The morning, the last. My mind is still fixated on the last bit of the last chapter, so I'll do the morning wood when the morning wood by normal. No interruptions. Of course, Sonic having to stay indoors at all costs. You were so worked up about the nightmare you had, and that raging thoughts clouding your mind. You couldn't fully concentrate throughout the miserable and rainy day. What if he comes back? What if EXE takes control? You questioned yourself over and over again, shaking your head as you sat on the couch. Sonic was close by on the other end, and you couldn't keep your mouth shut anymore. Sonic, that thing comes back tonight. Warren, if that is that thing comes back tonight, you mean if? You spoke sternly, almost demandingly. Sonic sat in silence, filling his fingers and letting out a soft sigh. I won't let him hurt you. I already told you this. He said, rolling his eyes. He rolled he rolled his eyes as a sudden attitude appeared. Watching him stand tall, his 6'2" height. Hold on. Sonic, the hedgehog. Let's see how tall he is. Does it look six? Does it look like 6'2" to you? Hold on, let me just hold on. No, I don't want to see the fucking thing. No, damn it. The image itself. There we go. Listen to this music and just like have this on the screen the whole time. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Good night, Bizarre Blaziken. I hope you had a good time. Sorry that I kept you up so long. Nice having you here. Hope you have a good night. Just gonna have this on screen for the rest of the runtime. I'm not saying anything. I'm just gonna be this all night until the wake of dawn. Imagine being lovers with this thing. This is your husband though. Imagine like Sonic.exe of this thing. Imagine that. I want you to imagine that. That last bit I read of Sonic.exe doing ungentlemanly things to the main character. I want you to imagine evil Sonic.exe, but he looks like this. Is this modeled after this? All right, now that I ruined everyone's day, I do have to talk to you about something. Gulp. It's hard to explain. Uh, he continued to talk, his hands a little shaky. EXE, he only wants you for his own good, and I can't control him. He sat down next to him, putting his hand against him. He's been keeping it secret, and I will find out. He whispered, Sonic, if he won't talk to you, then maybe. He sighed, took a deep breath. Maybe I'll have to find out myself. You blurted out, and Sonic straight up and said, No, are you insane? He'll kill you the chance he gets. I'm not letting you go on a suicide mission. He shook his head and stood up again, walking towards the door. This is for your own good. He clenched his jaw hard, his quill standing on edge. He closed the door, opened the door, and began to walk out in the rain. No, you can't leave. Why? Why must you leave me like this? Oh man, this is sad. Hold on. Oh, we're done. I thought there was more. Damn it. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. I was hoping for more, for more vaginal adventures. On the adventures of. Oh, they only have one thing. Wow. Look at this. Does anyone use this anymore? Does anyone? Okay. What is the Sonic.exe rankings? Let's. Okay, what's the highest ranked thing here? Oh! Oh God! Of course, of course. Confrontation between. Oh my! This fucking brilliant tech. Seventh place. Okay, this is beautiful. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it a night. When we start getting into fucking My Little Pony, Sonic shit, that's when we know that everything's gone too far. So I will. Let's see if I can find a song to play us out. I'm gonna find a nice song to end things on. Let's see. By the way, feel free to leave any suggestions for potential anything that it has to be entertaining, lewd, badly written. That's what I want. It doesn't have to be all three at once. It has to be at least one of those three. And stay tuned. Like I said before, I'm going to be trying to at some point. I'm going to cover Pokemon Dead Channel Part 2, the sequel. It's a real sequel apparently. I'm going to look it up and cover it for the channel. That'll be fun. I'll do it on a live stream. I got to get one of the boys involved. What am I going to play? Hold on, I gotta play something that won't like get my my channel flagged. Oh, I know. Here we go. There we go. Hope you guys enjoy some. You guys like K-pop? Guys like K-pop? How about N-K-pop? Yeah, that's right. I got North Korean K-pop here. So yeah, let's play that. Come on. There we go. Hope you all have a good night. I'm peacing out. I gotta go to bed.